This kicks like a mule with his balls wrapped in duct tape. Wow! Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
I knew it.
Nobody moves crystal in the South Valley but me,
All right. That's our opener, bro. How you doing, J Money? Welcome back to another Lucius Live. How's it going?
I was taking a screenshot.
Okay.
Going good. It's going good.
Nice. It's been a while. I got a little bit of a stuffiness. I got a cold last week. Just had scheduling conflicts. So, a month later, we're back. Back again, man. And I was just asking you, so I kind of fell out of the loop a little bit too. Like, you sort of get outside the bubble and it's sort of hard to get back in a way, And last thing I remember was Mark Brooks doing the Mark Brooks Invitational exhibition match invitational with people from Comicsgate. And we were just chatting about that a little bit before the show. And I also found it funny, like this guy is using like a headshot from 20 years ago and shows up on a stream looking like a doughboy, challenging people to fucking brawls. Like clearly like never been in a fight in his life, or a real fight anyways. Like that's just like a retarded thing to do. But anyway, that's the last thing I remember seeing. And I just asked you if you knew anything, and you were like, nah, man, it's been pretty standard.
Everyone
issue.
got sick. Everyone's all of our children and everyone around us got everyone sick. So,
well, my girl's a nurse, so she got sick, and then I got sick from her. And I always struggle too because I get my allergies are like ever developing. Every year it gets worse and worse. And like spring, fall, I always like have like this like I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I'm just having really bad allergies today or whatever. And like it's like always the same first symptoms, sniffling and like a scratchy throat or something like that. That's always like the first thing that happens. And so I struggle on that first day, but yeah, this was like just like chills, fever kind of thing. Nothing bad. Like I got over it in a day. And I feel like I kicked it all after like I drank the next day after that. Like I guess the alcohol in my blood just kicked it,
You should always
that last little push. Yeah. Well, I was doing all right, and I felt like the whole week before I was like on a bender of sorts.
Did you sweat your balls off? Did you sweat your balls off? You sweat your balls off?
A little bit, not much.
You didn't get a flu. You didn't even get a flu.
Nah, not really. No, I was just like chills, feeling hot, sweat a little bit, but not like sweating my balls off, sweating. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have kids, yeah, that's definitely like that's a regular thing, So, big news today or yesterday, today. The man. I mean, this was like a back and forth, like a little, flirtation going on or something here.
Yes.
Elon Musk, he is now the chief twit of Twitter. He has bought it out, and I like his little post on here. Ligma Johnson had it coming.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the reporters fell for it and everything. Oh, it was awful.
But yeah, I guess some people are getting laid off, and that's newsworthy. Just hunting for the topic for anything. I just find it hilarious. Like all these sectors of the economy, all these jobs being lost, all this shit going down. And like this is what they're gonna like send crews for. I'm just like how low grade can it get? Like entry level bullshit. Can news get right now? But mountains out of molehills. Reach for the stars, guys. I guess. But yeah, we'll see how this shit goes. He's saying nothing's been changed on moderation policies yet here.
Yeah. I even made a comment. I'm like, watch your mouth, motherfuckers, earlier, because a lot of people have been saying some crazy ass shit.
Oh yeah. And even then, it's like I don't know. Like I wasn't sure if it was him or not. That's the other thing. Like I like there's plenty of people that have like these close to like imitation accounts, like parody accounts of everybody. So I don't know if it's actually from Elon that I'm seeing it. It's like, is there like, because I don't memorize everybody's handle. I know I'm following him, but like you'll see these random ones pop up, and like it was something like saying there would be a diverse team of people now on this council of review, and I'm just like, that's, to me, that's not a good sign. Like,
no, he said two things. He said nonsensical bans and arbitrary bans will just be reinstated, and he's building the council for all the big accounts that got like accounts that aren't necessarily American but could influence them. So he's doing two things. So I should get my Pope account back, but you know what I'm saying? He's building a council for bigger motherfuckers. So take it like that, because he clarified his statement, sir.
Okay. Oh, I only did like a brief sampling. That's why you're here, man. You're here to punch it up a bit, We got WizJizz Entertainment. Hail the panel. Hail WizJizz. And it says hail chat. And we also got El Gargoyle dropping the eggplant. Just like Elon.
Yeah, like
with my Johnson.
Yeah. Share my tweet.
I want to see Will Pelosi's own moves without a gun.
Talk about that.
Oh man.
Well, not right now. Maybe later.
Yeah, it's kind of unfolding. I thought about bringing that up, but I was like, I don't know. There's no details yet. Like I don't know. Before the story comes in, I hate to like jump.
Paul Pelosi likes the young men. That's all.
And apparently, it's looking that way.
A little fighty fight, a little fisticuffs.
Something
cocaine
like that.
Party went a little crazy.
Well, I guess I can try to hunt that down.
Share my damn screen.
Yeah, what do we got here?
You're fired. Everybody's fucking fired.
Yeah, the memes were gold, bro.
Wakanda forever. Yeah, like the picture of him in like the, I don't know, the atrium of it or whatever, and you just see the looks on the faces of everyone around him, like, fuck, man, this guy's gonna clear us out.
I love it.
I'm sure it was like that usual corporate kind of like, well, I'm looking forward to the next phase of working with you guys. It's just like half of you gonna get a pink slip today. See ya. And yeah, that was so where do you predict the landscape? Do you think the landscape will shift a lot? Where do you see it? Like, we'll have like an actual review system rather than like this bullshit.
Oh no. Like I was saying, there's the arbitrary dudes will come back, and then there'll be, because you got to remember, like the Satan account at Satan, and all those other big accounts. There's going to be a conversation about those type of accounts, but there's not going to have a fucking conversation about Pope J Dollar account. You know what I mean? So if you go to his if you go to Elon's Twitter account right now, you could see he clarifies that point.
Okay.
So don't be scared, man. Don't be you're getting tied up in semantics.
Okay. El Gargoyle says she lives in the gated community with armed security. How this will one of the things I read is that there's some nudist camp or something that he
by the young gentleman, and then there was a fight. You understand?
There were services exchanged, and then there were arguments over. Did
you listen to the police scanner? Because they already released the police scanner report.
No. I just saw something where
I didn't mean to call the police. Sick in brackets. I didn't mean to call the police. I'm waiting on my wife to get here. What? I know who he is. Da 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 da. Like, listen to the police. The call from the popo is on the internet already. It's beautiful.
No, I thought there was some like nudist camp that was in that same community, like across the way, and like this guy came over from there. That's what I read somewhere. Zayd Comics saying it. Hey boys, hey,
what's up, babe?
And Wishes, Plastic Knives perhaps at El Gogor.
What does that mean?
That would be something.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you don't set off any scanners or nothing, you know?
He was in the house already. The police said Paul Pelosi was high as a kite on the call without basically saying he was high as a kite on the call. And I think both of them were blitzed out of their mind, and it turned in because you remember Nancy Pelosi, they don't really they're married, but they don't live together anymore. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
So it's like a Bill and Hillary thing, you know, like
yeah.
You know,
when he wrecked his
for
Porsche,
appearances.
If you look at the court transcript, there was a passenger involved in Paul Pelosi's car accident. So the dude just he doesn't hang out with his wife. He hangs out with a bunch of young people, getting blow and all that stuff. Yeah. It's in the court records. Simple stuff.
Interesting. You see, this is why I have you on here, J Money, to either spread a bunch of bullshit that sounds great, or Alex Jones. What's that?
Paul Pelosi had brain surgery, arm surgery, and hand surgery because he got beat with a fucking hammer today.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that part. Sorry. Gargle said Invader got there without a gun. Yep. Yeah, he just had a hammer, or he picked up a hammer while he was there.
His gay partner beat him with a hammer today. That's the translation.
And I saw something where they wanted to leave out the part that this dude is in some nudist group or something like that when they did like reporting on it. So yeah, it sounds like there might be more at play here. And I'm kind of surprised too. Like, we don't know that much about the guy yet. Like, I fully expected them to just be flooding the news with like I forget this guy's name. And I was just like, "Where's his mugshot?"
Last name is De Pepe.
Like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, and I'm like, where are screenshots of this dude? I want to see what he looks like.
I'll show you a screenshot.
Well, I saw like one picture of him. It's like the same one picture, but it's just like there's way more to this guy.
Mine's better.
Oh, wait, your screenshot.
Yep.
So Paul was fucking a male prostitute, didn't want to pay him. I don't know. Maybe there was something else.
So this may look like George Soros, but it's really Paul Pelosi being hit with a hammer by Pepe the Frog.
Okay, I got you. So this has not been released yet by the mainstream.
Ignore Evelyn D. Rothschild right here. Ignore her completely. So that's how it happened. That is a crime scene photo that I got from California.
Your inside sources?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Quote me on it.
I will quote you on it. Wakanda Forever, man, is yeah. It's coming out. Are you ready? Are you? Do you have your ticket? Or do you? Did I see what?
Did you see any of the snippets that they've released?
I've just seen like some commercials on like I've been watching like Peacock stuff lately, and like every like few minutes they have like a 60-minute or 60-second break or whatever, and they've snuck some of these Wakanda Forever in there. I'm just like, how the fuck are you gonna do Black Panther movie without Black Panther? Well, I know what they're going for, but it's like it's somehow Disney keeps shooting themselves in the foot with this shit. They killed off the living members of Star Wars, only to have the only person they left in the fictional universe die in real life. And then it's like Black Panther is like the only OG Avenger they had left, other than Chris Hemsworth, and then he just dies of cancer. It's just like, man, like somehow they managed to like just lose their best assets. Like everyone else is phased out some way or another, killed in it, or just rides off into the sunset, and then the one talent that's left over, it's like, we didn't kill them off, we have plans, and then God's like, no.
Well, what they're clearly doing, you remember the Black Panther of the early 2000s, and when the Winter Soldier and all Superior
Civil War?
Iron Man, you remember when all that was coming out, those comics? It's the Superior books. Superior
I didn't read those.
So what it is they're clearly going with that storyline. And one of the Black Panther stories, Shuri, the first appearance of Shuri and all that, she kind of takes over the clan or whatever. And then in the Superior Iron Man, it's a little girl or boy or whatever.
Ironheart or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so instead of doing it like the Superior, they're making it look like a Gundam. So the Iron Man's going to look like a Gundam character. You know what I'm saying? To get like the Japanese dudes and all that from Japan to watch the movie. And then they're going to have Shuri be Black Panther, and that's what they're doing. So
I haven't been keeping up with
storylines.
I haven't been keeping up with anything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like any of the shit that
early 2000s.
Well, I just mean like what they've been doing ever since the Avengers things ended. Did I see? I think I watched Thor: Love and Thunder on Disney Plus, but dude, I literally passed out the first time I tried watching it, and then I like went back, and I just like, it was just on in the background. I couldn't really pay attention. Yeah, it was horrible. It was
they're not the Spider-Man movies, the last two Spider-Man movies, they're not rewatchable movies. And then Doctor Strange, it's not rewatchable. And then Black Widow and all that, they're not rewatchable.
They're so bad. They're so bad. And definitely with the TV shows. I just watched WandaVision and
Loki.
Yeah, and Loki was bad,
there.
Man. Yeah,
just not there. You don't need to.
And after that, I was just like, I didn't watch Moon Knight. I didn't watch She-Hulk. Was there another one? I feel like there might have been one more. But yeah, I didn't watch any of those, and I was just like, there's no point. There's no point. They still have Deadpool 3. Yeah, I guess, but
it's gonna be awful.
Yeah. Superior Spider-Man was weird.
Did you like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine?
I thought he was all right, but I didn't like the Wolverine standalone movies. But in X-Men, he was all right. But no, none of the like the origins or whatever. Even Logan, which was the best one, I wasn't too hot on either. It beat the shit out of the other two that he did. But
yeah, they're all awful. I agree.
Yeah,
with you. They're all awful. I hate every one of them.
Riri Williams. Oh, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I did watch that. And what's his name? U.S. Agent was the best fucking part. He was the best fucking part in that whole fucking thing.
You think so? I think he
U.S. Agent? Yeah.
Tiny. He was too tiny to be the U.S. Agent.
Well, kind of. I mean, but, at least I thought it was the most interesting character, and they did the least kind of with him. In the end, like, he was the most compelling of the whole story. And, like, I don't know. I'm kind of with like these guys. Like when he murdered that dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, man. Like, get him, son. Get that vengeance.
I thought that scene was kind of like they went from like 0 to 100 real quick. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh yeah. There was no
done it better. It would have been cool, but
yeah, there was no real build up
for that in the story.
There's no real build up, no real you have to successfully build that up to it. And the fucking ginger girl or whatever, the leader of the other group, like I was just like, how the fuck is anyone backing this girl up? And at the end where like it was just like Falcon keeping it real or whatever. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And
Bro.
Winter Soldier was made into an absolute bitch in that show. I was just like, this sucks. This really
What's
sucks.
funny is I have the first appearance of the Winter Soldier in the story. That they not the first appearance of Bucky, but the first appearance of Winter Soldier in early 2000s. It ties in with all these Shuri stories that they're doing, because what they're essentially going to go do is like you'll have the Fantastic Four, you'll have the Super Scrolls and all of that. So you'll have the Super Scroll that can have like the Fantastic Four powers and all that going into Doctor Doom. And that's like with the modern day Secret War story. And it's pretty, like, a lot of people die during Civil War, like the real Civil War story. Like, everyone fucking dies. Punisher plays a pretty cool part because there's a separation that, like, they have the really strong superheroes in one story, and then they have the ground level superheroes in another type of story. It's like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, they have a kid. All of the Oscorp has control of all Doc Ock, the slider from Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. Like, that technology has hit the market, and Oscorp runs a fucking muck in private military corporations. Like, have you watched a new trailer for the Samuel L. Jackson thing for the Super Scroll TV show? That motherfucker looks good. It looks good. Yeah, so if they do that, because you can go into X-Men through those books, because the scrolls and all that tie into that celestial bitch, I forget her name, and Starjammers, the green dude with the flappy ear, and you can get into Gambit and the Muir Island Saga and the Savage Lands with Sauron, the dinosaur, Sauron, and all that shit. If they do it that way, which if you look at what's coming out, it's totally what they're going to do. Like, you're going to get Young Avengers, which I have Young Avengers. Please do that movie. You're going to make my comic books more money. It's going to be good. And I think when they start doing that, the Disney stock price is going to start rising again. And then we're going to start getting good Disney films from Marvel again. It's gonna happen just like that.
Oh yeah, I have very, very low expectations on that. Lucius says, heart, Jackman as Wolverine, but he should have been shorter in stature. There's only so much they can do. But I'll say this much: as tall as he fucking is, it doesn't really come off that much in the X-Men movies and stuff. I don't know whether the rest of the cast was tall or they just put him in the right perspective to not make him look like he was towering over everybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really care that he wasn't. I mean, what are the odds they're going to find somebody who is like the actual height of Wolverine and then pulls it very fucking slim?
Harry Potter. The dude who played Harry Potter can play Logan.
No way. No.
Absolutely.
Daniel Radcliffe
can play Logan.
No, you're out of your fucking mind.
I am not, bro. He would be one of the best Logans out there.
Can you imagine him? Can you imagine him being like, "I'm the best there is at what I do"? Or
yes.
No. El Gargoyle.
Did you see the black dude who's playing the purple face guy in Ant-Man? You know what I'm talking about? I have his first appearance. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank on his name. The bad guy who was in Loki, and the bad guy who's in
Kang?
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror. Did you see how ripped he is for Creed 3? He is on steroids +7. Bro, he is.
All Hollywood's.
So I'm wondering if they're going to have the versions of Kang the Conqueror, and you're going to have like the Egyptian version of Kang. And then it's going to be when he's in his Creed steroid cycle, and you're going to get a sexy motherfucking because he is a perfect specimen in terms of If you were
Dude,
looking
are you
for,
trying to just make it gay? Like
no,
really
you're
gay?
trying. No, you're trying to look for bodybuilding.
Okay.
Have you seen his bodybuilding videos?
No.
He would podium. He really would, bro.
Okay.
He is ripped. Like
no,
he looks
the
good.
Daniel Radcliffe casting.
Oh, you're still on that?
Well, I
Bro.
mean, I'm adding it up. I'm adding it up right
Google, type in Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. And then hit images.
I don't think he can pull. I could be surprised. Look, there's plenty of other motherfuckers that people said couldn't do the job, did the job.
Nah.
So I could be completely wrong on that. He didn't have super serum. Wyatt Russell was a professional hockey player. He's 2 feet taller than his dad. Is that the guy who played U.S. Agent? I don't know.
He was too tiny.
That celestial
Kurt Russell's son. Yeah. I think when they do the Bad Avengers, whatever they're called, Kurt Russell's son, he'll be on a steroid cycle and he'll fill the suit properly.
Glenn Danzig was supposed to be Wolverine. All right, he could. I think he has a build for it, but he said the role was too gay. Yeah. Whatever.
The first movie was dumb as shit. The first X-Men film was dumb as shit.
Kang, yeah, we eventually got there. Kang, I think, is blue face, not purple face. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's
blue face.
Blue, yeah. Milo Gibson. And he says yes. Elgaro clears that up for us. Yeah. Yeah, so that's your Wolverine cast is out of everybody.
You didn't Google it. What is his name?
Well, you Google Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel.
Harry Potter is Daniel Radcliffe. The most out of character shot of him is him as some like neo-Nazi.
You're a terrible person.
Whatever, I'm making you work. I already had one person guest on my show, not ever pull anything up. Don't be another one. Don't be another guy like that, man. Help me out here. So far, based on what I saw in Captain Marvel, the Skrull and Krees are so lame. Yeah, like bad cosplay. Yeah, I don't know. Like it just didn't. What was the fucking payoff? What was the fucking payoff in that other than Spider-Man? Like the whole Mysterio exposing his identity and shit. Like I don't know. I didn't see any payoff with the Skrulls in the Marvel movies yet. I get the feeling they're gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be like more of a comedy bit for them to use than actual like good payoff, good story, and all that. Inhumans would be cool to add in there too. Let's see here. No, dude, no. So go back to that one you were just on. No, dude, zoom in on that shot. That's just so bad. I would go to it to probably laugh. I don't think so, man. Wait, click on that one that's next to it. Go down. Go back down. The one there, yeah. That's what I would see, man. So bad. Oh, Gargoyle says no. You're muted, man. How are you muted? I can't unmute you.
I'm muted. My bad.
Yeah.
You do like the 2 rounds of TRT or whatever, and then you do the all those Delta rounds that the actors or the football players play, so it helps them get really quick. So you can run like 10-week cycles. You can 10 week, and then you can do post cycle therapy, like 1 cycle and 10 week. Like,
dude, he needs human growth hormone, man. He needs some hardcore shit. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's short, and give him fucking the football steroid cycle.
Okay.
Bro, he would look fucking
all right,
just like Wolverine. Just don't give him D-ball, because D-ball makes you go kind of like bald. And we're trying to grow Wolverine's hair here. Trying to make him bald.
Now, El Gargoyle saying Milo Gibson. Let me share my little search here, Milo.
So is that like Mel Gibson's son? He said that Milo twice.
I guess
Hell
so. There
no.
he is with
Oh, shucks.
Papa Mel.
How does he look on steroids? Has he been ripped yet? That's not.
That's not steroid.
That's not.
I think he could pack it on the
What's his height?
muscles.
5'8", 5'7"?
Probably.
If Wolverine is
Here's somebody
cast as a
already.
6-foot tall individual, it's a wrong casting. It has to be a short dude, ripped. Not 5'10" is. Isn't Wolverine 5'4" or 5'6"? Like 5'10".
I think so, something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I think getting too honed in on just like heights and stuff like that's kind of
Shut up. No, that's the
dumb.
whole point of Wolverine. Is
Dude,
his short bulkiness.
Look, they pulled it off in fucking Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Like the whole Hobbit and the dwarf dude was like 6 foot something, man. Like, and the hobbits were all regular sized people. They found the fucking giant to do all the like handoff scenes and the close-ups and stuff to like dwarf them. And then they did perspective tricks to sell, Gandalf and all the others that were, around their height and shit. They can totally pull this shit off. Like they have all the gimmicks and stuff. Just nobody wants to put that fucking work in. Like everyone wants the easy CGI fucking fix and shit.
No. There is a team of people who do want to put that work in. Don't speculate and speak for the mass.
Yeah, he's 5'10". Dude, and 5'10", like you can find a cast of people to make a 5'10" guy look smaller, man.
5'10" is like 3-4 inches taller than me. That's not Wolverine, bro.
Go into the fucking pro wrestling group of people and shit, and then put them up against a 5'10" guy.
We got The Rock and the dude who played.
Oh, I haven't seen Black Adam. You seen Black Adam?
Guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, and John
Batista.
Cena. Yeah, Batista.
Well, Batista isn't that tall.
And they're all gay.
Batista isn't that tall.
They all suck. They're sellouts.
Dude, they fucking were eating dirt, man. Like as far as like athletics go, fucking pro wrestling is the worst gig you could possibly get.
That's not true. That's a facade. It's like a mirage of.
No, they all just like drop dead in their 30s and 40s most of the time because they just got it so good.
Show me stats. I don't believe that at all.
Well, I don't know the average age, dude. No, I mean you look it up. Usually it's drug shit. Like they get hooked on painkillers. And other stuff.
Speaking from that documentary, I agree with you. I agree. From the documentary,
I think the effects of steroids is over.
There is no effect of steroids.
I think it can make their heart enlarged, like probably HGH. Yeah. But
that's not steroids.
But yeah, steroids. I mean, like they're like I went to go see the dude from or I saw the Darkness, the rock band, and the lead singer guitarist, like he had said on the record, like he's blown 100,000. I think it was pounds, 100,000 pounds on cocaine. He has a song about doing heroin and stuff. Like he's been on all the hardcore drugs. And for the show that we went to, he got sick before it, and he went to the doctors, and they gave him steroids to like get back on the ground.
Same steroids. That's like
Yeah, but he was like, dude, this shit is the best shit I've ever had. This is a guy who's like done every kind of drug, and he's just like,
so he like got HGH. I mean, TRT. He got testosterone replacement therapy.
I didn't have his prescription pad, but he said the doctor gave him steroids to get back, like because he was stuffed up. He feel like shit, and he was a performer. He needed to get on stage and make the shows.
Yeah. So most men like especially going in, to your 30s to your 34 age range, your balls start to shrink and get smaller because of your American livelihood, and your testosterone levels start to decrease. And then not only is it because you're American does your testosterone lower, but also the human body in your 30s starts to lower testosterone production output. So the only thing to replace that is testosterone replacement therapy or steroids.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so, like TRT is great. It's pharmaceutical grade.
So
You
you
can
taking TRT?
Yes. So,
All
um,
right.
I've never taken like D-ball or any of that stuff, and I used to get needles. One of the girls I used to date was a bodybuilder. Like steroids is pretty standard. It's when you PCT off of post cycle therapy off of your steroids. If you
Mhm.
shortchange your PCT, that's when you start having, especially like people who are depressed, people who smoke cigarettes. There's a lot of people who do steroids and all that who still smoke cigarettes and don't eat right. Um, so they fuck their body up. So when they PCT off of steroids, they get bloating and things like that. Almost like your
What about the man titties?
yes,
What's
that's terrible. Yeah, it's the 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 tissue behind your breast or above your breast, but behind your nipple starts to grow.
yeah.
That's extreme steroid abuse. Yeah.
That's like
That's
you
like
have like estrogen buildup or something,
gynoplasty,
right?
I think is what it's called. Yeah, gynoplasty.
There have been other actors just for Wolverine. I forget their names. Yeah.
But there's you can as a man, you can just get a surgery and get your bottom of your nipple cut out and get that gland cut out.
Okay.
But then when you get older, certain bodybuilders and certain actors like Arnold, because they got that gland removed, their nipple starts to droop. So the next thing you know, your nipple is like hanging out,
Looking
next
at
to
the ground.
your ab. Like your abs and your nipples are hanging out with each other. I used to hang out in the steroid crowd, so it ain't nothing but a fucking thing, bro. Like steroids are great. If
Easy
you have a
Gibson.
chance to get steroids, take them.
Crazy enough to be Wolverine. Let's see here. Daytona Falls says booyah, booyah.
There's no such thing as steroid rage.
Be a man. No fake meds. I believe it could happen, but
replacement therapy, TRT is actual testosterone. It's actual testosterone. So certain men, when they get older, their body just naturally starts to produce less testosterone. So you get a more emotional, swollen nipples, like you said, but it's like the reactionary effect of you being fat over time. So you know what I'm saying? You get a big fat ass neck. You start to if your vitamin D deficiency kicks in with your lower testosterone, you start to get really thin hair on the back of your head. Your enamel and your teeth starts to weaken with your testosterone and your vitamin D13 starting to decrease as you get older. These are all typical common things. Every man in his 30s should know.
all right.
You never had your balls jiggled by a doctor and he told you what you need to do with your life?
Do what?
Me either.
What's better than surgery? Sit-ups. Better than liposuction, I think. Get your ass off the couch and do something. Mr. Young Fury, elbow cough. Oh yeah, that's me. Elbow coughing over here.
What if you have a really expensive suit? Do you want to cough on your?
Nah, man. The public gets it. I'm patient zero, man. But I don't got no nice suits like that, so ain't gotta worry, I guess. But yeah, if I was rocking like a Brioni, Italian suit, yeah, I would be like fucking launching that all out in front, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna be hesitant to dry clean that bitch when I got to, much less like expose it to stuff I can control. We got Wiz just saying hail, Mr. Fooey. And let's see, that's not an elbow cough, that's a dab. True that. You can blow it off like that, man. Or work it into that.
What's better than surgery? Sit-ups. I don't really get that joke. Is that a joke?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was. I think we were talking about men getting breast disease, and you were talking about getting the surgery to cut out the the fat from behind it and all that. And the thing is though, these are guys that are like cut down to like what 5% body fat or something. Like these are guys who like it literally just develops there because of the hormone shock to their system. Like they're pumping in testosterone, they remove it, and like their system's compensated with like estrogen or something like that. Like you need like an estrogen like dampener. This is like something I remember.
That's what PCT is for.
Yeah. Like when they test for PEDs on athletes and stuff, like that's something they'll find in their system is just like an estrogen blocker.
Well, what it is? So you're talking about the Olympic stuff and all that?
It was more UFC. I remember some fighter that tested positive for some fucking thing, and that's what it was all about, was estrogen. It wasn't like actual like testosterone or anabolic steroids. This is more evidence you did steroids, and it's like what you take after the fact or whatever.
Well, yeah. So your post-cycle therapy is what you take after your steroid cycles, and that's what the Olympics and big sports do, is test for your post-cycle therapy medicine. It just proves that you were taking steroids. Why else would you be taking PCTs?
Yeah, and I think that stuff is just way more common than we realize. Like
it is. It's totally normal. There's nothing the matter with steroids. Nothing.
Like every major athlete you see, even the amateurs. Like did you ever see the Icarus documentary?
I don't believe so.
Well, it was initially about a dude that was he was looking to be a bicyclist, and he was like he was like an amateur level, right?
They're different bicyclists.
But he was like falling behind, even though like he was like in college, like at this level. Now he's like in his 40s or something, and he's just getting trounced by these other guys. And he hooks up with some Russian trainer guy who's part of the Russian Olympics like setup or whatever, and he's telling him how to like dope. Basically, he's like, this is just like what you need, this is what you need to do, and he's telling him how to get around the piss test and shit like that. Like this is you need to be testing for these levels, this is where you want to be. And like suddenly this guy's performance is like starting to match where these other guys are, and in the middle of them making this documentary, which is supposed to be basically about like the rampantness of performance enhancing drugs and just regular competitions, not like, this isn't like the top level, this is just like the mid card or whatever, like like you're still competitive, but you're not going to be making big bucks, you're not getting like huge sponsorships or whatever.
That's where the biggest steroid abuse is,
right? But in the middle of this is when like the Russian Olympic game, like there's an Olympic games where like it was in Russia, was it winter or something like that, and essentially they had set up like this underground tunnel system or something where they would these IOC tamper-proof testing kits or whatever were found to be tampered with and filled with like just like passing grade stuff for the Russian team, and somebody exposed it, and this guy was part of like the whole like system and everything. The documentary is called Icarus. Anyways, like it's just like so widespread. Like almost, I keep telling my girlfriend like that guy's on steroids. Like it's just like you can just see it. Like and the number of people is just like they're popping at the. Look at the guy who's in Creed. What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. Like look at him from Friday Night Lights. The TV show he was in, he was skinny as fuck. He was passing as like a high school quarterback, and then he goes into like Creed only a couple of years later. He's Killmonger, and he's just like put on like 50-60 pounds of fucking muscle, looking jacked as fuck. And it's like people go like take their entire lifetimes like weightlifting to hit that level, and this guy just did it in a couple of years. I'm willing to bet Christian Bale did it for Batman. I think it was funny, like David Letterman asked Mickey Rourke about the wrestler, like, what, did you take steroids? And like he's just like, what the fuck are you asking me that for? Like it's just like the live late night show interview. And it's just like, almost anyone who's got that look, man, like I would put money on they're doing roids. Welcome to tonight's men's health discussion, testosterone and you. That's right, with J Money. I don't know, Rick. I want to wear a bra, at least not pink. Well, you wanna get flesh tone if you're gonna have to. You want it to blend in, but whatever that happens to be. Get the tone that matches you.
Well, it's not that you grow titties and all that. Your nipple.
Yeah, it's right behind the nipple. Yeah.
Your nipple gets big. So
hold on.
Good luck not feeling embarrassed ever taking your shirt off because you abuse steroids inappropriately.
Here we go. Let me
because there's instances where you can essentially swell the gland behind your nipple and it never goes away. So till the day you die, you're always going to have swollen nipple gland.
This is Vince McMahon.
He's had his taken out.
But I mean, dude, you can see like the sagginess.
Yeah, it's been
like there.
out.
Yeah. This is a dude that's done. Look. Like you can see. You can see. All right, what's going on there? That's what we're talking about. Like it's
and that's why Hulk and all those dudes, their nipple is slouching like Arnold and all that. They got that fucking gland chip, thrown in a garbage can. Yeah.
So oh shit. Oops. One of the things, we're almost hitting an hour here. I wanted to get in there on. We're close to it, man. I want to keep it kind of short, sharp. Wait, do you got more? You got more in the can? You have something you want to talk about? Oh, I thought you were just like, motherfucker, you gonna quit on me now? I show up with my liquor and my hat, and
I know I
end it like that.
A lot of money this evening, and
yeah, you know what? I can open up the link real quick after I touch on this, and then if anyone wants to pop in, talk about whatever.
Are you gonna show something? The shit? I have to pee.
Well, you know what? You can go ahead and pee if you want to. Do you still have like earbuds or something in? It's no big deal. I'm talking about Frog G, the Frog G.
Oh yeah,
tell the Frog G
story. Go.
All right, so Frog G. This is Inkspot's Jason Bascom's campaign that they've been working on, and just saw something from Inkspot's saying like this thing has been basically blacklisted or shadow banned on the Indiegogo platform. I don't know if there's just somebody. I get the feeling there's somebody against Comicsgate who's in this company, and it's always like in the 11th hour or something of a campaign, or at least these guys funded, I think, in the first day or two. So they've hit their goal, but whenever these campaigns get like into the final hours of like that opening stretch, the time when it's like reshared around, it's going to make up this last sprint, its last leg, to close out the marathon that it is. This shit gets like one way or another canceled, blacklisted, shadow banned, and this is definitely one that's hit it. I saw Inkspot's talking about it earlier, and seemingly I'm not sure exactly where this happened. I'm guessing way down here. There's a boob dance art, but still, I mean, this looks like cleavage as far as I can see. I didn't see the original art, and maybe the decapitated head, but you'll just see in the results that I have on this other tab here, where I literally just I copy and paste the actual title from it in the comic section. Take me a second to switch over to that, and you'll just see like it's not there. It doesn't show up at all. And I just think that's absolute bullshit. So yeah, here we have it. Frog G, Voodoo, Gods and Magic. I'll just hit enter again, or reload it. And don't quit on me now. And we get this bullshit. And look, you got like cleavage shot right up front here on this fucking bullshit. Geek Girl returns. $0 ended. A dead fucking nowhere thing. Rockabilly Road Trip, whatever this is, still there. ended.
Okay.
You know, these are the results for literally putting in the search for Frog G, Voodoo Gods and Magic, the literal title, like all the way through. This is all it comes up with. So I don't know what the bullshit is, but it's definitely going on over there. And I don't know what the plans are, whether we looking to, somebody's looking to kind of host everybody and like a platform. I mean, I'm not sure how easy it is to set up and how safe it is for backers or other creators. You know, like if you go to it, but it doesn't seem like we're in the good graces, or Comicsgate creators are in the good graces of Indiegogo anymore. And if you're not the big time guys, I'm not sure you can pull the strings. How much could be done about it? But that's current bullshit going on. Shenanigans. Chicanery. Chicanery.
The hell were you just saying?
Sometimes I go for it and I don't have it, man. I whiff.
Yeah. Oh, look what I'm just sharing, and look at the new book that I just got. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me add to stream.
David DePepe is a male prostitute. Arrested for previous male prostitution. Paul was having sexy time with man, and then it went wrong.
Well, it looks like somebody was taking care of him there. You look at that picture 1 and picture 2.
Yeah. That's when he's on.
Somebody's been feeding their boy.
Look at this book I bought.
The Hammer of Witches. What are we looking at here? What is this?
It's a book about a bunch of witches and how to take care of them during the 1400s and Spain, and France and Andorra and that other place.
Are you saying Paul Pelosi's a witch?
Well, he's Italian, and he's a man, and you have to be a woman to be a witch.
Well, I mean, witch got to be able to pull off some shit, you know. I'm sure,
well, the priests usually get their butthole licked by the highest ranked priestess.
All right.
The dirty donkey.
All right. So this is what you've read in this book?
No, Joe Behar did it.
Oh, okay.
You don't know about that?
No, I don't know anything about that.
In Coventry witchcraft, it is a custom for the highest ranking witch of said covens to lick the asshole of the highest ranking priest or victor or visor. Yum, 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 yum.
We're down to one viewer now. I don't know if I lost him on Frag G or the asshole looking did it in.
It was the asshole looking.
Well, I shared out the StreamYard link there if anyone wants to.
Oh, you did?
You're welcome to. Yeah, just right now in the chat.
Right, let's see who's streaming. Who's competing?
But you know, if you feel like hopping in, feel like you can hop in. I usually go for like 1 hour, and unless there's something compelling, unless there's something.
Why do you do 1 hour? So how can we get you to come to a different?
Oh, I used to go on for like hours and hours, man. But essentially, I found like making a little bit tight, like especially when you're the talker, you know, and you're just like, man, I don't know how to coax more out of the other guy right now. Like a part of me is hesitant to do the open format. Now this used to be back in the Testify days and stuff like that, where he would just like kind of troll it, and I didn't really mind him so much, but he pissed off everybody I would have on, and then they would be mad. Testify HD, like when he was still with us, like he would piss off everybody else on the panel, and I could tolerate him, you know, as long as he didn't, you know, overstep any bounds as far as like content that would break us or break my channel. Not that I value it that much, but look, I'm pretty open. I like having like control over the system. So just like So just like opening it up to anybody, like I'm just like, oh God, what could I get here?
Well, so
all right, let's see your competing philosophy, sir. You better bring it, man. Bring it. Come on, man.
giving some outliers, understood.
Mm-hmm.
There have been some gross things that have come on streams, but a majority of the time, the people who come on streams are usually the chat. And a lot of dudes are introverts, totally understandable, and they don't want to come on the chat. So it takes a lot to come on the chat and jibber jabber, not stutter around and be goofy. Like not, blah, blah, blah,
Oh yeah,
just,
there's definitely like
silent into the microphone.
I'm not the most like extroverted guy, but I feel like at least I can carry on the conversation.
Speaking into the microphone.
Yeah. Well, there's audio issues, there's setup issues, and then there's people where it's just like, are you still with me? Like I'm just like, are you still here?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But they are. They're just so fucking quiet. You don't know that they are.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, come on, like give us something. I try to coax it out of them sometimes, but like it becomes like a struggle then. Like I like somebody who's just like willing to go like balls deep and do what it takes. You're kind of that gentleman, sir. Like you throwing yourself into the lion's den quite a bit, or the Shark Tank, man. Like you.
Yeah, I love it.
You live for it in a way. Like there's plenty of times where I thought, oh man, like I feel bad. Like one time you were on, Ink Spots was on. Testify showed up, and he showed up with like his usual like gaggle of guys too, and they were trolling you, dude, hardcore. And I was just like, ooh, I feel kind of bad. Like like I had J Money on, and but I thought it was funny, and I thought you were taking it in stride. But at the end of the whole thing, I was like, man, I hope he doesn't feel like I was some asshole that just facilitated this like hit squad to come after him live on stream. But like you kind of roll with the punches, man.
Yeah,
that's how you handle.
I like giving the punches and I love taking them. That's the whole. Okay. I had this one Jewish dude who I used to work with. His name off the top of my head, but we used to do kidney punch war. So it was me, and he's Jewish dude and this Jewish homie, and a black dude. I remember one time, I forget his name. He tried to do chewing tobacco once, and he swallowed because we had some. And he started fucking throwing it. Oh my god!
Oh god!
But we used to do kidney punch war. So like, if you're just like fucking chilling on the wall or whatever, and you got your kidney open, free reign. You can't call HR, and so. And so I also used to work at Ruby Tuesday, where I was the manager, and I managed bartenders, and I worked a bar for many years. And because on Friday and Saturday nights, if you didn't have a second bartender, the front of the house manager was the backup bartender. And so most of the time I was back at house manager, but whatever. So dealing with all of that fun shit. I have taken that and brought it to who I am and how I've been trained to be is on the internet, and Testify is that, and a bunch of other dudes are that, like a Lazmat, that's a Lazmat, it's Testify, it's Cider, it's Lucius, it's 7 of 9, Mr. Yanafui, Wise Guys falling asleep in his minivan. If we all got together at the bar, we're all bar homies. So that's how I never took it as like a personal homosexual thing.
Assault.
Yeah. I love debate. I love arguing. I love back and forth. That's being confrontational is amazing. I love it. It's awesome.
Now, how do you? All right, your last little story there kind of brought up something I thought about touching on, but I kind of want to. I only want to pussyfoot around it a little bit because I don't know. Twitter rules maybe relaxed enough to let happen, but I don't know about YouTube. Ye
is back.
Kanye wants to be known as Ye, I guess now.
Yeezy.
Yeezy?
Ye is his name. Yeezy is the brand.
Okay, Yeezy. Okay. This dude went all in, man.
My hero.
And
Are you Jewish?
Said,
you're not Jewish, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. And honestly, I don't. It's kind of like you sort of proven his point. I heard his net worth like before this happened was like 1.5 billion.
Yeah, his contractual net worth. Yes.
And now it's like 400 million. And like
it's more than that. But yeah, his contractual net worth was well over $1 billion.
Well, now supposedly it's like for every $3 he had, it's $1 or what. That's what I saw somewhere. I don't have any of the receipts. I don't know for sure. But Goldman Sachs fucking stonewalled him. Adidas dropped.
Nice. You mean JP Morgan.
Okay, whatever.
He wore the Satoshi Nakamoto hat into the JP Morgan.
But he's just like, he said he's like, I had 150 million with these motherfuckers, and look how they treated me. Mm-hmm. And then Adidas dropped them, whatever deal he had with them, and it's kind of like, isn't this kind of like fulfilling the prophecy? Like him. What
do you mean?
Yeah, well, him saying they have the reins of power, they control the dialogue, all that, and it's like now you're gonna like hit him everywhere it could possibly hurt, and we're not talking any like small lump of money. Like this is huge amounts of money in deals.
You know what's going to be most beautiful about that? Let me cut you off, Mr. Lucius. You know what's going to be most beautiful about Kanye when all this is done? He won't have a single contract, and he's going to get to be Kanye. Not one single contract will tie him down. He has so much money, he doesn't care.
Apparently.
He had already explained. He was explaining earlier this year in the first or second quarter of 2022, he was complaining about how his financial consultant, the guy who controls all his money, he was complaining about how many fucking bank accounts he has. And then literally within the same year, JP Morgan bans a $140 million bank account. So that is why Kanye West has so many bank accounts. Like, you know what I mean? Like you got to be prepared.
I guess so.
That's how I look at
it. It's just like, it's funny because it's like the diversity darlings are slugging it out like right now, and it's just like, well, let's see who wins. Like I'm just an entertained spectator, like just waiting to see how it all plays out, and the fact that he hasn't really backed down. Like I know, like Piers Morgan's like, oh, I got an apology out of him, but it was just like, that's twisting what he said and not really what he meant. Like he's just like
apology out of him.
Yeah. No, but he said he did. Like he was playing it up like he did, but he didn't. No.
Who?
Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan said he got an apology out of him.
It wasn't. Did you watch the whole thing?
I just saw the clip of like what was relevant, where he was
fucking clips.
Like where he's just being like, I'm sorry if people felt hurt by the DEF CON thing, where he misspelled DEF CON.
And then he laughs when he says it, and he knows what he was saying.
I want to talk about the Jewish comment. It's actually proving the exact point that I made. So many actors been bullied behind the scenes. So you even got people like Ari Emanuel asking people to not do business with me. That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. They'll try to mute you at all costs.
What have you got to say to people that are trying to cancel you?
You can't cancel him. I'm here. What are we talking about? We're here. We ain't going nowhere, baby.
Kanye 2024.
If I ever went anywhere, we know why.
But I even heard like I don't know whether it was the Tucker interview. I thought it was one of his interviews. It could have been something else, but apparently Google, like if you had saved the interview in your Google Drive, they had set their algorithm or whatever to find it and wipe it clean from any cloud storage they had. You're muted.
Excuse me, I was talking on me. You remember when the Parkland shooter in New Zealand happened, and that motherfucker was taking the Muslims out in the church?
Yeah.
People like me, I used to save all of the shootings and all that stuff to my Google Drive, and Google over time started to recognize that. And so you can't save like certain stuff to your Google Drive, especially if you're someone like myself.
Dude, that's just fucking crazy to me though. Well, like
it's not crazy. It's a legitimate political tactic. I'm not gonna.
Well, yeah, but I mean the fact like they're trying to display themselves as something neutral and all this other shit. Like I don't know, man. I'm glad I was there for the Wild West days, but I miss it so much. Like everybody today was
more Wild West.
I know.
More.
Like everybody today that was like doing all these, like I was kind of like annoyed by it because I was just like, oh my god, like this is almost like juvenile, childish. Like all the postings on Twitter today, where it's just like saying stuff like there's only two genders, these pronouns don't exist.
Well, that's distraction in conversation. That's not really purposeful conversation. That's
but I mean, I was
like saying men can go into the female bathroom. That's like that conversation doesn't mean anything. It's a distraction.
Well, this was like what the fuck's the beanie cap guy? What's his fucking name? Tim?
Oh yeah, Tim Pool.
Tim Pool, yeah. Like he was posting this shit, and a bunch of other people were doing like kind of the same thing. And I was just like, oh man, this is like, if there's one thing, you know, I know this sounds like hilarious, come from the guy who does all the Cecil fan art shit. Like, there's one thing I hate is just like being like repetitious, like in a bad way, like where like it's just like the same thing over and over and over and over again. If you do a little spin on it, if you do like a little play on it each time or whatever, all right. But especially when it's like entire like blocks of people doing the same fucking thing, it's probably one of the reasons why like I haven't really used Twitter or the like in a true networking way. Like I fucking hate hashtag shit. I hate fucking movement shit. You know, like it's not as if I can't align myself with it. I just don't want to be a sheep repeating what somebody else is fucking saying. I'm willing to give like a little like, yeah, nod, thumbs up kind of thing. But for me to just like post the same fucking thing a bunch of other people are doing, and especially if I do it without meaning to, then I feel kind of like embarrassed. Like I don't know, does this mean I'm like one of the oh shit, I got a sex chat thing in my chat. I made it, man. You're muted again.
Going up to the big times, baby.
Yeah. Let's see here.
All right, here I got the police call from Paul.
Do I block him or do I put him in timeout?
I already did it.
Oh, all right.
I hit him.
Good on you, brother. But you know, I kind of wonder, does anyone ever click on that shit? Does somebody ever go there just to see what it is?
All right, so this is the call log, the police call log.
So wait, this is all from Pelosi in this time?
Yeah.
This is 2:30 in the fucking. Okay, go. Let's hear this.
Yeah, he was a prostitute, and they started. Remember, Paul Pelosi was a drug addict.
Dude, all right, go on.
Play one. Cross of Scott and Normandy. Hey, 14-hour copy. RP stated that there's a male in the home and that he's going to wait for his wife. RP stated that he doesn't know who the male is, but he advised that his name is David and that he is a friend. RP sounded somewhat confused. Is a friend. RP sounded somewhat confused.
He's a friend?
Further 4-car, pay priority 910, 2640 Broadway, cross of Scott and Normandy. Hey, 14-hour copy.
So let me stop that.
He's a friend.
Yeah. So what it is a prostitute started fighting though.
Oh man, that'll clear out my lungs laughing like that. Holy shit! He's waiting for his wife. He has a friend.
Yeah, she got the credit card that's not being denied. That's what it is.
Hey, this isn't a working credit card, man. You owe me.
What is that? Your square payment didn't go through.
I just sucked your dick really good. You owe me.
Oh my god. I would never say that, but yes.
Let me just hold on this hammer until we work this out.
This has been an interesting political season, I would say.
I gave you no teeth, you motherfucker. I did undercarriage.
No, I'm saying Paul Pelosi does the fellatio. That's what I'm saying. Like he,
Oh, you think Paul paid for the privilege of sucking a man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he's old, what I mean? So he can't get no pew 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 pew. He can't get it up no more. So.
Oh, well. Gay dudes, I mean, goddamn, man. Like I had a gay friend, man. They are promiscuous as fuck.
That's gross. Weird, I know.
No, man, like I mean, all the dream rules you wish you had, like with your girl.
Oh my
I'm telling you, man. This is like gay guys. Like, so like, okay, my friend, and he's traveling to like the gay meccas, right? He's going to New Orleans, he's going to San Francisco. This is all out of like a car accident payment from insurance companies. Instead of using this money to go to a doctor or get his back fixed, he'd rather go on a gay escapade. And like he had a boyfriend, quote unquote, and it was just like, it's okay if you want to have fun, just be safe. Like it was like a nod, like I get it. You want to go there and be a sowing your oats, wild horses, man. Like, and like his boyfriend gave him the nod and all this shit. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, I'm just like, God damn, man. Like, and like, just like, he was an attractive dude, and he didn't necessarily come off as gay up front, but like the little signal, like the minute signals were there, right?
Tatsuma, perfect timing.
Hi.
Continue about your gay comment.
Yeah, hi, I guess. Yeah. Hi, Tatsuma.
We got Squeezy in the house.
Yeah, and anyway, like I'm just telling you, man, like if you're a moderately attractive guy, even, you can tear it up. You can tear it up in the gay scene if that's what floats your boat, man. Like,
thanks for the offer, but I'll have to pass.
Well, look, if you ever are feeling down, find yourself a gay bar. Just watch the offers fly in, man.
All right, hold on. I say that while also having this as my thumbnail.
Yeah. While also being you say that. With the name Tongue of Dracula.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the cub look you're giving off there. It's not quite bear,
I'm not
but
cuddling with you.
the cub look. Yeah.
Oh, is it because I got it?
It's because you got that beard going on, You got the long hair. They can pull on too. Oh yeah, you also
it's
rocking that
season where I gotta
Mm-hmm.
Well, I cut my own hair, so I'm not gay. I don't let fucking people touch my hair.
Yeah, that's the true mark of homosexuality. It's when other people cut your own hair.
Well, I mean, I used to have this one dude. He would touch my hair, and I don't like dudes doing that. So it's either me or a girl.
They do have ladies that cut hair too.
Yeah, I used to have some chicks, but now
but they move the ears to get behind your ears, man. Like
you
that.
can't. Can you imagine a man doing this to you?
Unless he's like blowing on my ear or something fucking creepy or whispering shit, you know, like, yo, that ain't barber talk right there. What you just said, sir. Like,
so you said you've been drinking. What have you been drinking?
I had a Capriccio Sangria.
A Capri Sun Sangria. Okay.
Capriccio. This is, I believe it's the makers
Sangria is a woman drink.
The makers of Four Loko make this. It's 13.9%. That's what I started off with, and I'm right now about a little more than halfway through a 40 ounce of Steel Reserve, which is a 8% beer.
So, Lucius, can I confide in you right now?
Go on.
How do we get Tatsu-sama to come on these streams?
I don't know. What's his holdup? What would be his holdup if you had to guess? Like he shows up when you show up, man.
His accent. What's his accent? His accent would be preferred in some conversations.
What's his accent? Does he ever show up? Has he ever been on the stream? I don't know. I don't want to.
Well,
I don't feel like it's that hard, man. Like I'm pretty open. I feel like you're pretty open. We've been drinking.
Swiss are open.
You might feel like maybe it's a little gay. Wait. And you're not sure whether you should be here or not, but I think it's the perfect mood, you know, like
you can like our flag.
Like there's no danger of penetration here. You know,
tag him if he's still here. He's still here. He hasn't left us.
And I don't know, maybe I just have like a Mark of the Loser. You know, I'm not a big channel. I'm not no one's gonna get popular coming on my stream. Like,
you know how I know you're not a Mason or like a Gnostic or any of those type of trained individuals? Because you say those words. Why would you
what
say that you're a loser or anything like that?
No, I'm not saying I'm a loser. I'm just saying you're not. I'm not a big channel. I'm not. I'm like I keep it real.
Why would you say that? It's so weird to say that as a man. Don't even say that. Why would you?
It's not like I'm. So okay, all right. I'm sorry. I didn't make you feel. I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to feel like
I'm uncomfortable for you.
I'm bending over for you, and
wait a minute.
J Money, please. No, like, dude.
This is not the way I wanted it to go. Get on the stream, Tatsu. We love your Swissy voice. You speak perfect English. Even if you don't have a mic, who cares?
Oh, well, the mic game can kind of matter. I remember showing up on a normal stream, and my audio was shit, and nobody had the hardcore taste to tell me your mic sucks. Can you fix that? You know, they just tolerated it, and I was like, oh my god, man, you mean I've been like stinking up this whole fucking live stream with my shitty audio? And I was like, you should have kicked me, man. You should have kicked me. It's funny because I was trying to work with actual like headsets, microphones, and nothing would fucking work. And then lo and behold, my best microphone setup is actually the one installed in my fucking like this. What you're hearing right now is my laptop microphone. Like that's all it fucking is. I just have to make sure nothing around me like sets anything off. Like you told me, turn off your fucking fan before we started. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. Like I'm not a big audiophile either. Like I'm not like all about like get the super clarity, get all the bass, kill the gain or whatever. I don't think I've had anything really bad. I fucked up one time because I put tape over my camera and I put it over the mic too, and like I did a whole live stream by myself with shitty fucking microphone, and I felt like such a fucking idiot after the fact. But Tatsu-sama, I am high drunk right now, dude. Like we care.
That is the perfect time to come on. I'm about to go refill, and you know what it is.
You're clearly spelling words correctly.
He always
coherent
says
statements.
That's a negative. Like that's a positive. We don't want you to talk to you when you're not high or drunk. We prefer to talk to you when you're in your natural form.
Yeah, so, unless there's I'd say 5 people who are under influence, then it pays to have one person sober just to like keep the circus running, you know? Like no, he's just the ringmaster. He's whipping the most inebriated person, trying to keep him in line, but also like keeping the show going, you know, like it's bears on the motorcycle, you know, and like fresh game walks in front of one. You crack the whip and keep the show going, kind of thing. I am high, drunk right now. That's a hell of a combination, man. What are you doing if you don't come in? And I'm not saying you shouldn't, but if you don't, what combination are we looking at here? What's the high and what's the drink? That's what I would like to know. And you see, I was willing to kill the stream like 20 minutes ago. I left the link open. Still waiting for any takers, but me and J Dollar, we squeaked out something here. I don't know if it's high quality content. I don't know if it's entertaining content. I'd like to believe it is, but you know, self-serving bias and all that. It's a Friday night, and I appreciate the viewers I get, man. I'm kind of surprised at the numbers I got, to be honest. Figured people might be out, might be doing family stuff. Those with families, God bless you and your families. And those of you without families, God bless you as well. Haven't heard from our early peoples in a while here, but shout outs to Wise Guys Wizjes Entertainment, El Gargoyle, Zade Comics came in, throw down a little bit. I mean, we're getting back and forth on Marvel casting. Like, oh man, do I have to watch Marvel entertainment shows to be relevant? Do I have to do that?
No.
I hope I don't have to. I do kind of want to see Black Adam, but at the same time, like I
watched it.
Did you? What do you think?
Do you not have the link to the secret video site?
No.
Okay, I'll send
it to me in the private chat. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I watched Black Adam and Bullet Train.
Nice. Dude, I have to take a piss. You can hold down the fort for a while.
Yes.
All right.
I had to take a piss too. And I was for an eternity.
All right. I'll be right back.
So how do we get Tatsu-sama to come onto the stream? I don't know how we're gonna deal with this total travesty of a man. Can we get you on here? I put 3 ounces in this little bit of soda. Clear rum. So you should get these books right here. Shane, I just got Shane's book, 24-hour cover. The next book that he has coming out is the taco cover. So instead of you seeing her butthole, in this one she's doing a split kick, and you get to see, Corey of the Booker twins, whatever they're called, do it best. Oh. Also just got Justice City Chronicles from Anthony Figueroa. Very good book. And I'll actually open this book for you guys. Almost dropped Shane's book. I haven't opened Shane's book just yet. All right, let's do Anthony Fig. Mr. Fig. I had dinner with him in Louisiana. Big, tall son of a bitch. Wears a trench coat. Look at the size of this book. Smells good. Well, it smells decent. It's got the matte finish. Pretty decent. Figueroa is a very good artist. He draws white men quite nice.
I'm in the background / StreamYard.
Hyman the background. Is that his name? Hyman?
Yes.
General
Dude,
Piggy,
that would actually be a good username.
I just want to let you know about right now, because since we're getting you into the groove of streaming, all of the dudes around Britain and all that are starting to come on to the streams around this time. So
Okay, cool.
The Euros and the Brits and all those dudes are starting to hang out with us about now.
Is that Tattoo Sama? Is he Brit? Or
he's Swiss.
A Euro? Oh, okay.
Switzerland. Well, no, Switzerland. Well,
dude, Tattoo.
You can call him the pure blood.
Dude, I mean, I haven't seen you unless like you showed up and like left as soon as you could. I didn't see you in the
Did you leave?
What is it called? The green room or whatever the fuck? The hangout in the background? I don't know. I never saw him come up. StreamYard, basically you, as long as you have a tied account, you should just pretty much get in. You should be able to say if you want to be seen, your camera's on, your mic's on, you can control that. And then once I see you as a window, I can add you in. But if I don't see you, I can't add you in. How's it hanging, my friends? Yo, General Piggy. You know General Piggy?
What? I
mean, is he one of your boys?
Who?
General Piggy?
Jen Pig. What's up, baby?
There we go.
You don't know General Pig? That's what I'm saying, man. You don't hang out in the slums.
I mean, look. I mean, I've been slumming it in my little back alley.
Your alley's
wanking it with like an Australian guy. But I'm curious about the Switzerland experience, man. Tattoo Sama, how many fucking languages you know, man? Just how many do you know?
I'm pretty sure he knows French.
The Swiss.
There's like 2 really good languages in Swissland.
I feel like they're the postage stamp. German,
of course, so maybe 5 languages, 6 languages he knows, I'd say.
They're like the postage stamps, the postage stamp country of the fucking European continent, man. Like they gotta know languages, man.
Yeah,
the Swiss. Like you know, like people give American shit, and it's like, do you know, like our like continental U.S. is like most of Europe, most of like what you know is Western Europe. Like we eclipse like the landmass you guys have. Like it's huge, and
yes.
And everyone thinks like you fly to New York and it's the same as California or Utah or Florida. It's like, no, man, like these regions are so wildly different, and like even next door states fucking have rivalries and hatreds that go back, man. Like it's
America straight up has aristocracies now. The bureaucratic system from the government perspective and the military perspective, because we're almost 300 years old at this point, we have an aristocracy. And a lot of people don't recognize that. But it is what it is. It's not big. It's not a big deal. I'd rather ours than French or German. Let's hang out with the Russians, yo. I love
them. That link should work for you. That J Dollar set up there.
He needs to give access to his camera and his mic if he's on his phone.
Oh yeah, the mobile setup is really pretty shit, and it'll chew through your battery, dude. So if you don't have it, that's all right. You can just be a viewer. You don't have to come on, my man.
No, I'm making him come on. He speaks fucking perfect English, so there's no problem.
Well, he's typing all right. He's understanding us.
I
he understands you, so you know that tells me a lot.
Swiss Pharaoh. Pharaoh knows all.
But I'll check out this Black Adam. I was gonna, dude, like the pipeline.
Did you click the link?
No, but I will.
There's a lot.
I don't want to. Here we go.
But ignore them.
Tattoo. Yes.
Hello.
You there, man? All right. Welcome, man. How's it going?
Yeah. Mute. I have to mute stream. Hello.
There we go. Hello, man. How's it going, man?
I'm fucking drunk.
Nice. Yeah. What have you been drinking?
That's your stream.
It's my stream.
Means, yeah. You are fucked and I'm complete talking shit right now.
Yes.
Yes. It's a tongue
What
of
is it, like 6 in the
Dracula.
morning, 5 in the morning?
It's
Wait,
5:30.
yeah. Wait, have
It's
you
like 5 in the
been doing
morning.
like an all-nighter?
Yes. That's all he does.
Nice.
Yeah,
He fucking
sometimes.
hangs out with us American retards.
No, I'm a shift worker. That's yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you
Yeah.
like night shift, graveyard shift?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
So you're just killing time on the clock right now? Are you getting paid right now?
No.
Hey man, are they watching you? Wink, like
No, it's it's weekend right now.
I drink on the job sometimes. It's all right. Don't worry
I
about it.
always drink on the job. Bro,
Oh,
when I was
no.
selling beds every lunch break, I'm getting like 3 shots at
You're not
like
a
Olive Garden or Applebee's.
Oh
No
man, they were
problem.
serving you nothing. You need to fill up a water bottle with vodka and just sip on that through the day.
Nah.
fair drink.
Yeah. Get used to the taste so like you don't like have that like creak of your neck.
I always thought Jay Dillon was a farmer. Are you not a farmer?
I think he did landscaping. It's more like designing people's yards, setting up their yards and shit like that.
Okay.
Than anything. I don't know if he did.
Yes, it's a big.
Are you a
landowner.
farmer, J Money? Are you a farmer?
What am I a farm? What do you mean?
Tattoo thought you were a farmer.
I remember you was on the stream and you had the camera on and you walked around and you showed us your land.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe you're a farmer.
On Dan Fraga's stream, right?
Could be, yeah.
Bro, that was like 2-3 years ago. So
Yeah,
I used to do property maintenance. I still have all my shit. But when the Wu flu came through here,
yes, long time.
yeah. So I stopped paying my fucking business bills, but I still have everything. Come take it, bitch.
Sean
Piggy says Jay Dollar is a lead farmer.
Nah, I used to do property maintenance.
I said you did landscaping. I thought that's what you did.
Well, I did do landscaping, but it was more so property maintenance.
I saw you digging a hole one time on a Frega stream. Like you just like threw down and just started like digging a fucking hole, and I was like,
pavillon. Yes, pavillon. Yes, fucking what's it called? I don't know. It's French pavillon. Yeah.
It sounds better than fucking farmer.
You mean like the excavator or the
No.
Or when I was like
it's more poetic. You go there to read some.
I think you're digging up a tree is what I saw.
Yeah.
No, it's made of wood. Sorry, yeah.
Nah, fuck, who cares? I did
No, you should give that to him and you throw that on your fucking resume, man.
I had
I like it. Look good, but yeah. Dude,
I had one customer, Mr. Tim. I did everything for him. I did the whole. He had quite a big property. I did the bush hogging. I made the deck around his hot tub. I did the filling for his concrete cracks and all that stuff. There's a bunch of there's some random things I did. I showed
Paul Pelosi that you were helping out, filling in his cracks. Paul Pelosi?
Nah, you know, like when you got a pool and you know, like so you know, you ever see like the
I'm fucking with you. Okay, go on.
The sidewalks will be uneven and stuff.
Yeah.
You drill holes and you pump foam under them, and you turn the concrete.
Really, that seems like such a Chinese fix, man. Like that. No, does that hold up? That can't hold up. Like you don't have a foundation.
You know how much money it would cost to fix that fucking concrete, bro? Like,
dude, do it fucking right, man.
Hell no, man.
Make that money, dude. That's when you're like, look, I could do it this way or I could do it the right way. It's gonna cost you, but you'll never have to fuck around with this sidewalk again.
But I don't want to divulge too much. My next go round, I'm gonna hire a couple Mexicans and
there's a strategy.
I'm gonna go from there. So.
Well, wait, are you gonna vet these guys? Or you just gonna pull up to like the local stop, and you're gonna be like, "Hombres, $50."
No. Well, so what it is like they're like little brothers and cousins and all that around here.
Oh,
so if you hire one, you get like 2 or 3, so 3 or 4 total. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hiring white dudes down in the South is really hard because they get addicted to drugs. And it's one thing to like drink alcohol and smoke weed, but like you can't trust these white dudes around here because they go a step and above and start doing drugs. So you can't trust them. And Mexicans won't fuck with that shit. So or Hispanics won't fuck with that shit. So
yeah, there you go. That's so much.
It's a hard toss up. So
we got around that problem right there.
But I got an F-350 and I want because I got 2 trailers. I want to keep the one trailer, sell the other trailer, and I used to have a double axle now. Both of my trailers now are single axles. So anyway, I think I got like 2 more years. I can hire some Mexicans, get back on my feet from that perspective.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm gonna make you a big guy here. Since you're on camera, looking so gorgeous.
Hey.
Yeah, it looks good.
What's that from? Is that anything special or just you just?
Oh hell! Well, my ex-wife got it for me, but
my
it's got a skull on it. That's all that matters.
Look,
no fucking skulls.
Don't look that old, dude.
Huh?
You don't look that old, dude. My ex-wife. You said my ex-wife.
I'm 40. I'll be 41 in 2 months. 41 in 2 months, yeah.
At which age did you marry first time?
20. I was 22 and
22.
Well, I'd known Heather since high school. So when I was 16 or 17, she was 13, 14. So in high school.
whoa.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah. And then
I'm the young man.
After high school, we got married at she was 20, 22. So we only have 2 year difference.
Okay.
So yeah. And then so one grade difference. That's all it was. 1 grade. Even though 2 years is 1 grade. So my oldest daughter.
Yeah, wait, was she slow or were you smart?
I was slow.
You were slow.
Well, because I'm a military brat. And my dad was a military cop, so move. So it wasn't until like middle school or high school did I have one school. You know what I mean? Like every year and a half I was moving. Because my dad in the Navy, if your dad's a cop, you get like 18 months to 28 months contracts. So every 18 months to 28 months, you're moving. So South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Texas,
bouncing around America's best educational states. Yeah.
So I'm a Navy brat, bro. I do what I want.
You got the whole Southern curriculum up there, man.
So I've lived in California, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm impressed.
Basically, if you cut up America in 4 sections, he's in that bottom right quadrant.
And now some guys, they are biracial.
Yes, that's true.
And they are also American, kind of, because stationed in Germany. What's about these kids? Are they Americans or not?
Like, are they biracial? Like Like they're
No,
black.
not the biracial part. No, just I mean,
If they're born in Germany and they're in the
stationed
military.
in Germany, yeah, you fuck a German bitch. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So my buddy Mallet.
Does that kid have any way or part on maybe I can go to America? Or is he
If your
fucked?
parent is, yeah, you should be. able to
Yeah,
do
you can. You can.
He can?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The like the EB-5 visas and things like that. But if you like the
Sorry for my
Vietnamese,
bad
the
English, dude.
Canadians, a lot of French and Germans, they would marry into white and black Americans
Yeah, there are
to get their
many
visas so they can have
biracial
kids in America.
Germans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Germans are trying to invade us, man. They're trying
come
to
on.
The
fuck
Germans
their
are
way
also
into
not
our
fun,
country,
dude.
man.
Germans
That's what he's
joke
telling
right
us.
now.
There's
No,
a
not
I want to
exact.
be in on
And
this
not joke right
conspiracy.
now.
Throw me a
They are
German.
the EU head master. Sorry. Too high.
Say it louder. Say it into the mic, bro.
I fucking hate Germany.
Yeah, fuck Germany. Yes. Especially North Germany, like the Hesse,
Because
all that,
they
Saxons and all those.
are like
okay.
the embarrassing. No, this can Germany's. They copy America with the woke stuff. You have the my pronouns. In Germany, it's mein Pronomen. You know what I mean? You have to laugh at that. But it's the same shit. It's exactly the same shit.
Oh my god.
So
I
wait,
see that in
what's the
all the
German?
fucking Western countries,
Hold
big
on.
West countries, with industrial countries, with some power, with some I don't know culture, whatever.
So
Germany
over,
is such a fucking laugh.
It's a
A
mess.
joke right now.
dude.
There's
Okay, so Tatsu.
like
They
Yes.
have their made up pronouns. How do they say them? Like over here, I would say
That's
if
the
I had to,
funny
if I had
point.
to
In German,
wildly
it doesn't
guess,
work. It doesn't work. We have
yes,
German
pronounce it
language
for us.
is female, it's feminine, and it's masculine. You
Uh-huh.
have
yes.
that's you don't have that in English. It's the same
So
shit they try to put on this Latin acts.
are they
Fuck
like
you.
yeah,
It's Spanish.
German?
It's not the same shit. You stupid liberal fucker. You stupid ignorant. I hate Americans. Not you.
Yes.
I love you.
No, you're fine.
But
You're
I
fine.
hate this ignorant Americans. This stupid
Mein
fucker. That's
Pronomen Übermensch
Go on.
Übermenschen.
Yeah, sorry for my ugly
No,
accent.
no. Fuck that. You're
I
fine. You're fine.
I have to piss. Sorry.
No, it's
Go
cuss
ahead,
all you
man.
want,
Take a
dude.
break. Take a break.
No, don't give him no
And you know
break.
what I mean? It's so frustrating. It's cultural vandalizing. I hate this.
Well, I was even so.
And I'm not religious. That's the funny point. They always say, "Oh, these Republicans and blah blah blah, these stupid Christians." I'm a fucking atheist. I don't care. I'm on the side of the Christians right now, my opinion, because
Yeah.
they are sane, and you are fuck. It's a new religion. It's a fucking
Well,
new
you
religion.
know, the Germans at least have been conquered. They were
No,
conquered.
they have not. What are you talking
Dude.
about, motherfucker? Do you know how many problems the Germans have right now, bro?
No, I'm just saying, man. Like they lost 2 world wars, and then they were split into
They won.
owned
2
by the
world
Reds. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they did a great job of redoing the boundaries of countries. That's a win. What are you talking about?
I guess. I mean, look, they made up for what they lost in World War One, but I mean, they suffered like being occupied basically on the one side.
No, they just expanded. Their mercantile, their coal and exportation expanded. They were doing a really good job after World War II.
No, I mean, I haven't followed too, but I mean, East Germany, I didn't think that was any picnic for anybody, you know.
Well, it was never East Germany and West Germany. It was always North and South Germany. the German state, the borders that you see now, those are just newer borders. They're not even 100 years old. So,
Germany is not an old country.
yeah, it's not even 100 years old. So you got
Yes.
like Saxony and the lower east southeastern corner, and you have like the Bavarians and all those dudes. And then once you get to North Germany, you have like the Hessians, and you start hitting into the Rhine River
sounds good.
dudes.
That was
And
heard
those
in
are like
English.
your money guys.
In Germany, would say die Hessen.
Yeah.
For
So and what it is those dudes they control, especially from like the Holland or Zealand side or Belgian, whatever you want to fucking call it today. And those mouths that converged like into the Rhine rivers and all that, going into the Alps,
Motherfucker.
like those were essentially
the Rhine River
those
is
were
not
the
far
money
from me.
beds. Yeah. So you got your Bavarian and your Württembergs, like the Baden-Württembergs. They're some pretty
Bavarian is in
ruthless
German
dudes.
is Bayern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your
Lederhosen.
Thuringians are pretty strong today. The Saxony dudes are pretty kind of
Saxony, yeah.
loose-ended now because they're all fucking tied up in Poland politics, which is a shame. But maybe they can get their shit together in the future.
What's it called in English? Ungarn it's in German.
Which one? Which one?
They are based and they know what the woke fuck shit is. It's Ungarn. I don't know. It's a European country.
Which one?
They're-
You need to start knowing your
Romania.
English.
I think it's a neighbor of Romania. I'm not that good in geography. Geography.
Well,
it says in English.
Yeah.
Geography.
So what it is all those rivers.
Whatever.
They throw in through Austria and Switzerland and go into the lower lands of Switzerland, and that's how all the amber routes and all that. And you got to remember, like in the Netherlands, that's where Zeeland is, and Brussels and Antwerp, and
it's the same language. Belgium and Netherlands, Holland, they have the same. It's Flemish.
Yeah, Flemish. Yeah. And then they're just as fucking. They're just as retarded as American states, in some respect. They can't get their shit together. They just can't get their shit together.
I have to disagree, kind of.
You saying the Flemish got their shit together?
No.
I'm talking about the North dudes, like North Germany, Netherlands, Belgium. You saying they got their shit together?
They have what's that? Friesisch, North Friesisch. It's the North Sea. They have. Oh, it's funny. I had a teacher in Switzerland, but it was a German teacher. He didn't teach German, but he was from Germany, and he called me. My last name is Waller, like like the black bitch from DC. Now, what do you mean?
Like Waller?
WALLER.
Oh, you mean Amanda Wall? Oh, I was like the black bitch from
that's my last
DC.
name.
I was like, wait.
And the German word for a castrated horse is Wallach. This son of a bitch called me Wallach. Like Waller. In German you would say, in Swiss German you would say Waller. And he said, ha, Wallach. And I said, yeah, fuck you. This guy walked around with what's it called? Footwork and not like Romans.
Like a soldier?
Sandals. Is that the word in English? Sandals.
Yeah, sandals. Yeah.
Sandals. Yes. Typical
homosexual.
kind of. No, not really. But yeah, cells, dude. Why do teachers always some left wing teachers actually I have to say always they have cells
Yeah. Yeah.
It's code,
worldwide?
man.
Is it worldwide?
Lucius, just let you know, Tattoo. He that motherfucker lives out there in DC, Washington, DC.
Lucius from
So
DC.
he's with all the leftists.
Oh,
Dude, no, like it's funny
you
over here, man.
poor swine.
It's like business, man. Like it's you go to West Coast places, man. That's where like you'll see like the crazy shit. Like over here, like you're expected to be in suit and tie, all that shit. Like I feel like it's lax now. I guess the woke have slowly worked their way in. Like piercings, tattoos aren't as like killing to see, but yeah, the true like off the wall shit is like in inner city, but DC's not the place. Definitely not DC. Like I would say it's more like Portland, San Francisco, LA, like the West Coast cities more than
I
any place.
also see when I watch YouTube. It's always San Francisco, the high liberal city. It's it's funny to say, but it's also the same in Europe.
I mean,
big cities
yeah,
are
I don't.
Not funny to say.
absolutely out of touch with the
It's not funny to
rest
say. I
of
was
the
debating with someone
population of
earlier
the
today.
countries. It's
Oh my bad, I was
stupid,
walking over you.
but- Sorry, what?
No, I was walking all over you. I couldn't. I was
Okay.
walking on you. My bad.
I think it's crazy that Europe takes in our bullshit. Like this is our bullshit. It's our bullshit.
I'm
like I don't
so
know.
fucking proud. We in Swiss. I'm a Swiss guy, and I'm so fucking proud. I'm not that illiterate, or I'm not that politics. I have no idea.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
Well,
see
that's good.
it's something wrong about it. It's something that
yeah, like
stupid.
Black Lives Matter. Like
yeah, I saw that.
when,
It's so stupid. They
Yeah.
they kneeled in Europe in football
Yeah,
matches, soccer
dude.
matches. I thought, what has that to do with us?
Yeah,
We
the
have
fact
no
that this.
problems with police brutality. We in
Do
our
you even have
countries,
black people?
nobody kills black people
Yeah.
unarmed.
Do you even have them? Like even as like a
We
a
have
group,
them.
like
It's yeah, we have mass.
1%,
It's
2%.
do we? No.
Like what's
Dude,
what's the margin of population?
No. There's a YouTuber. He calls himself Romanian TV, or he's. Do you know Akat? Sargon of Akat?
Yeah.
YouTube channel, or Lotus Eater?
Yeah.
This guy is a friend of Carl Benjamin. And he was 6 years. Last time he was in London was 6 years ago, and he was invited to the podcast Lotus Eater to be a guest. And after the event, he came back to Romania. I think he's from Romania, and he was shocked. He made a stream 6 years. He said, "London is not England anymore. It's full of
Yeah, well, what I thought
Muslims.
was crazy.
South
I went
East
to
Asians. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
When you call this out, you are a racist, you are fascist, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
all
true.
the usual bullshit. Yeah.
Even in Switzerland, we have not that a big of mass integration, like mass. Sorry, I'm fucking drunk. But Germany is absolutely 2015. The war from Obama. Yeah, Obama is not this Christ Jesus person. Yeah, they all want to see, and him. He's a war criminal. Also,
yeah, America hates Obama. So
Clinton, she's a fucking war criminal.
I mean, yes and
Because
no.
of this, we have no. we had a Islamic invasion in Europe because 2015 because of these two persons, because
Yeah.
they thought, yeah, that what that. Sorry, I'm so fucking drunk.
No, you're
Have
fine. You're
to
fine.
to
Hopefully,
wait.
Lucius. Hopefully, one
No,
day, Lucius. I'll get my buddy Mallet, because my buddy
who?
Mallet, he's been in
No?
Syria and Afghanistan, and
Yeah,
maybe.
it's so fuck. They want war. That's the
Yeah.
war machine. It's
Mm.
rhinos. You see that too, yeah. The I would say the MAGA guys are the cool guys. They want
Mm.
it's for the people.
Well, we're
It's
Mm.
more concerned with
America
our
first.
own
You
home,
have the
our
same
home.
movements in Europe.
Well,
You have
Yeah.
that
I
in
think the geopolitical chessboard is being fucking reshuffled right now as we speak, and it's gonna be, bro. Wait until 2024, 2028. Like, imagine how
I hope
fucking
I hope we get our countries back, dude. I hope so.
woo.
I
So
Yeah.
I
fucking
think
hope so.
Ukraine is going to be like this big after everything is gone, because
Do
Poland's
you
going to go.
think Putin
Yeah,
is the bad guy, or do you
no,
think
Putin.
Putin
I
is
fucking love Putin.
anti WEF shit and he's actually
10
not
toes down for
that bad?
Vladimir Putin, baby.
Actually made up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh. No, what it is? So
There's so much fake news shit. I have no idea what I
this
have to
is
believe
about.
right now.
Remember, tattoo.
It's
This is about contracts. Contracts. 99 years. So if
what?
Vladimir Putin can get the borders that were taken from him after the World War II redrawn borders, right? If he gets all of that back, like like Donbass region and the Lunecky region, those two regions alone, they have over 300 metric tons of gold in those two regions. And throughout all of
No.
history within modern times, from like 1066 to now, those areas belong to the Russian Empire. But all the contracts now
Ukraine
going forward,
is Russian
but
Empire. We say 70
well,
Russian
I mean, it's
Empire.
you can call
They say
it's the
it ain't.
American
Oh, we are
Empire.
neutral. We are neutral. I thought Putin didn't want to get them to join NATO. Or am I wrong with that?
No,
Well, that
no,
was the
It was
major.
also pissed
no.
because
So what's going to happen is Hungary, like
they
just to
never
finish my
let him
comment.
in.
Just to finish my
They
comment.
never. You Russia
You got to
corrupt. Blah
remember,
blah blah
like
blah blah. He
the
was pissed. He was
southwestern
kind of
portions.
yeah
Hold on, tattoo. Hear me out real quick.
yeah.
The
Sorry.
southwestern portions of Ukraine, from the Carpathian Mountains on the eastern side, going into the Carpathian Basin on the eastern side, those traditionally belong to Hungary, the Austro-Hungarian
Yeah, that's
borders,
Ungarn. That's
and
what I
then
meant.
going, and then
That's the country.
yeah, exactly, and then to
Ungarn,
Lviv, the
Hungary.
Lviv.
Yeah,
You remember
of course.
traditionally, all the way down to Lviv, going to the Carpathian Basin region, where the farm fields start to hit the that certain
Decent.
horizontal line on the sphere. Those are Polish. Those are Polish regions. So
Poles are also based
you're gonna
in.
have an Oreo cookie left of Ukraine, and that's all you're gonna have. And the Black Sea, or the Pontus Sea, is gonna go back to Russia. It was named the Black Sea for a reason, and it was changed when the Byzantine, or the Papal See on the Eastern Orthodox Church, changed it, right, to what we have now. And then you got the Caucasus Mountains going all the way up to the Don River. So all the way from the Caucasus Mountains to the Don River to the Dnipro to the Dniester, all the way going down to Bulgaria. You see
Dude,
where you're going?
can
Next
I
thing you know, you're going to
just
hit Constantinople. And it's
just
going
a
to be
little break,
Russian.
little break. You are the American. You from a European perspective, you are the kind of American who, I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you don't think all this stupid Americans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
You are fucking intelligent, and you know more than me, and that makes me proud. Because you look this stupid street interviews, and you think, oh my god, he thinks South Korea is fucking what was it, New Zealand. He looks, he's like, oh, North Korea, yeah, North Korea, that must be Australia.
I see what you're saying.
He said the American says Australia must be North Korea, and oh, look at that, how small is South Korea?
But
You know what I mean?
America,
Oh
America
my
is
god! I
big.
look at these videos and I think, oh my god, that can't be true. Can't be true.
Well, they do that on purpose. They do that on purpose to
And
make
maybe
you
it's,
like what
yeah,
you
okay,
just
it's
said to
not
me.
real.
You know what I'm saying? They do that shit on purpose, bro. They do it on
That's
purpose.
fake. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You think Americans are stupid when you watch these videos?
Well, look, there are a bunch of stupid people in America. Don't get us
I'm
wrong,
stupid,
you know.
dude. I'm
But
stupid.
they on those segments they hunt them down. Like imagine the stupidest people your country can produce, and put them in front of a camera and what they can fucking say. You know, like there's an intelligentsia, there's educated people, and then there's like the people who like
It's all perception. Yeah.
yeah. Like they love to hype that up and like yeah, like there's a stupid American tourist because of course like there is an opulence to the American economy where like yeah they've gone overseas and they made a fool of themselves somewhere somehow,
I
you
have
know,
to
like
say, dude, I grew up with American pop culture. I fucking love American pop culture. At some point, it was so extreme pro America, America, fuck yeah, America, the world police.
yeah.
And even me at that point said, fuck you, America. And after that, it's extremely crass. I don't know, it's just a word in English. It's extremely, now we hate America. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that from the
Well,
outside
most
mirror.
Americans hate America now too, man. Like I mean it's like something like I'd say since
Oh,
the
yes.
Bush years,
Yeah,
George
I
W.
can
Bush being
understand
in
that.
office, like it's just been like let's find a way to hate ourselves.
We knew America just wants some oil money, and we knew that
oh
as
yeah.
Europeans. Many Americans didn't know that. They didn't realize that. We knew that Obama is a war criminal, but in America, the first black president, and you know what I mean.
Well, no,
He
well,
was kind
uh,
of
well,
like
listen. A lot of people. So one of the things that Obama got,
a
like, as
holy,
like
a
just
holy.
well, yeah. One of the things he got was a Nobel Prize, like for nothing,
From the
for
outside, we knew
fucking
why
nothing.
the war is there and why the war is there.
Well, the
Many
Nobel
Americans didn't know
Prize
that.
committee has been usurped by like G7 and the European Union.
Yeah, but dude, like they gave Obama a
The
medal for
American Union
nothing or a prize
was
for nothing, man.
Oh shit! You hear that? You hear my chipmunk? You hear that?
Oh, that was a chipmunk. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, I have a chip. Oh,
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
heard it.
you hear that shit?
You got a fucking pest, man. Or are you
Like a thief.
like feeding and harboring this
Now we have a
motherfucker?
chipmunk, and he wants like bananas or something.
Do you? Okay.
Don't you have a cat? Get a fucking cat, man. Get rid of that chipmunk. Yeah, no, America like has a like I feel like the way you talk about Germany, like and like I don't know that Germany has any pride in themselves.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And America's
They
heading
have
that
a
way.
little bit pride on World Cup soccer events.
Like we're tearing down
That's
all
the
of our
only point
idols,
they have.
all of our history.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Well,
it's
that's just a show. That's a snippet in time.
Yeah, but
Just like the borders of Germany right now and the borders of France, if you want to be honest, that's just a snippet in time.
the thing,
So we'll see what happens.
the thing is though, like we've
we'll see.
we've moved from like hard copy format, you know, where it's all in print or something like book format, magazine format
Yeah,
to
oh, dude, you are one
e-publishing.
of this. You know, okay, you're intelligent.
But
You
what they're
thought.
doing is like they're basically like, I mean, Google, all these major tech companies are managing to at least shadow ban shit, so you can't even fucking find it if you wanted to.
That is true.
It won't be a search
I
result. And
think we
dude,
all
I wouldn't.
like Elon Musk and what he did. Oh no.
Well, I hope so, but I don't want to put my chips in that basket because I can't trust what he's going to do.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
ultimately think
you gotta
they'll make
remember,
him bend the knee. They'll make him
no,
bend the knee.
No.
Hold on.
He's more free
There's this
speech
battery,
than all
devil's
the other
advocate.
idiots.
Well, I think he
you gotta
is.
You got to remember, Web 5 and Blue Sky are coming out. So Web 5 and Blue Sky are essentially immutable. It's like blockchain technology on the internet that can hopefully make it immutable. So Blue Sky and Web 5 together.
But dude, like
forward. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of the things, so there was like a Gab extension or something like that. I think it was Gab.
Yeah.
Where like on any given website address, you could add on commentary above it. Like there was a Gab extension where like essentially you never had to worry about your comments being censored or deleted and removed. As long as the website existed, Gab had a thing. You could have comments. And then like fucking Firefox and I think Chrome got rid of the ability to have the extension. If you updated
I have a fantastic
the program
video to show you.
Okay. Well, anyways, I wouldn't doubt that they could like blacklist fucking websites altogether on web browsers.
They Web3 or excuse me, Web3. So websites are already blacklisted already from the Google DuckDuckGo
search. Yeah.
Like on DuckDuckGo, you can't go to Footlocker. You know what I'm saying? So there's already blacklisting already. So
I've seen this.
But it's always just conservative. Am I right?
Well, they always blacklist the things that go against their narrative. Like it doesn't have to be very conservative, but they'll throw them all in.
Fake news.
Yeah.
I've been working on an edit button for a year.
Well, it's a tricky situation. And it's incredibly complex.
Yeah, it's a good one, indeed. I mean, we don't even have an app that's as good as WeChat in China. And like in China, you can like live on WeChat basically. It's like everyone's like, like you live on WeChat, you do payments, you do everything. It's like, it's great. Basically, WeChat's kick ass. And we don't have anything like WeChat outside of China. So I was like, my idea would be like, how about if we just copy WeChat? Hey. Copy them.
Buys Twitter, copies WeChat.
What do you think
very much.
I saw that. And one of the other things too, like I constantly I go on like I'm super paranoid about like following people on my Twitter and then I'm tagged for following these people. Like I figure it does this shit. Like I know like for a fact that like Facebook
social media
will track.
makes you paranoid, dude.
Yeah,
it's the same. I get a like. You get stop. It's drugs, dude. It's drugs. It's
Facebook. Look, you go to facebook.com. You start searching for something on the Facebook bar. It logs in what you're searching without even hitting enter. It logs in what you're searching.
Well, going forward, information is the most valuable tool.
But dude, they're watching how you look at a page. They're watching where you stop and scroll. Dude, that's like just like what the like as if somebody had like a web record for you. You're just like use of a site. That's So I don't follow certain things. Like I'll just go onto like DuckDuckGo or something like that. I'll go to the Twitter feed of somebody, and then I'll look at it, and like literally, I have an easier time navigating this, following this, than I do going to the Twitter app and following certain things. Like where it like kicks me back to a start of the feed, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm all the way back at the top again. I have to scroll all the way through and all this shit. Like it constantly wants me to log in. Like when I'm on DuckDuckGo, not signed in, right? It's like sign in for a better experience. Sign in.
Did you read about it?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Like when I go back to what I originally was looking at. If I go to the Twitter app and I go back, it takes me all the way to the start of somebody's like Twitter feed, and I'm like, I was like fucking 5 days deep on somebody that's posting constantly. I have to go through like 100 fucking posts to get back to where I was again. Like this sucks, man. But I'm just saying, like literally, it's telling me
trash. They're
no, I'm just saying they say their app's better. It's not better. It's not fucking better. Their app use sucks. Yeah, like their own fucking tool is worse than me going to a web browser, which DuckDuckGo hasn't had any major updates in months, man. I'm just saying, I can go through somebody's fucking feed better on that than on Twitter's homegrown fucking app. Like that's how awful it is.
DuckDuckGo is a censorship platform. Google doesn't censor. So like I was saying, like DuckDuckGo will absolutely censor like Putlocker in your cell phone. But
yeah, you don't get follow that. It's kind of.
But if you go to Putlocker in your Google browser,
why is that?
Because DuckDuckGo is a pure European censorship platform.
I don't know. It's just what I've been using.
Not anymore. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Is garbage.
Not anymore. It's kind of. I don't know. Maybe it's still okay.
All I'm saying
at the moment, they're kind of.
There is no uncensored search platform that doesn't exist.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
And that's just crazy to me because if you had that, if you had something where it was working on algorithm-based results and totally tied into that, it would fucking win out. It would fucking win out.
And Blue Sky.
Why wouldn't you want to be the guy who just like I don't give a shit, but I'll have everybody come there.
By, the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll murder you.
I'm okay.
Like straight up.
All right.
I don't know how much you know how violent Germany's political government is.
They're all pussies, dude.
Well, even ours, like you see. Sorry, you see stuff where it's just like, wait, like was that just happenstance or that was a hit job?
Lucius, may I say to you, as an individual trying to enlighten you to the ways of prosperity and understanding and enlightenment.
Sounds so good.
A lot of the stuff that you talk about is propagandized information, and then when an individual enlightens you on a authority or a perspective that is different than the propagandized perspective, you get exacerbated in some respect, or you are shocked in some respect. So what it is
you react emotional.
Yeah, emotional reaction.
Brainwashing works like that. I never. We all watched the Star Trek episodes, Stargate, whatever. We all watch these episodes. You go to a planet, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
See that fucking happening right now.
Yeah,
it's so creepy, isn't it?
Yeah,
so fucking. You watch a fucking creepy,
dude. What's maddening?
Bad written.
What's maddening is
episodes from Star Trek. It's
it's coming to life right now.
Mind blowing.
Yeah,
it's mind blowing.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's maddening is that these people are convinced that no, Trump still has some control. This guy's been out of office. Everything has been overturned. The whole system has blocked them out. And yet
check everything what they do. That's
they still
I had to I don't know. I had it was weeks, months, years. At that point, I recognized these guys just say what they do.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
absolutely mind blowing.
Yes. They
This gaslighting.
Yes.
I had this shit gaslighting. What the fuck? What's gaslighting? Never heard about this shit. Now I know what they mean. That's narcissistic assholes
Yes.
who try to manipulate. You know what I mean? Oh, when you have a social intelligence. Not many people have that. I have to say. Mr. Tong of Dracula has that. I think Mr. Lucius does have
Hmm?
that too.
Oh,
Social
thank you.
intelligence.
Thank you.
You have a bullshit detector. You know what I mean?
It took a
Y-
while, man. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
bitch is
Like, I
just
fell for this
it's
shit
all
in my early
bullshit.
20s. Yeah.
It's
Ate it
all
up with a
bullshit. It's
spoon.
fake. It's not real. Shut.
And what's crazy is we're heading into the space too, where
That's
sorry
what I'm
for my
saying, bro.
outburst.
where you have the
But you know what I
Snapchat
mean.
filters, you have the AI stuff that is, I mean, it's gonna be hard to fucking tell what
Yeah.
is legitimately real and what's fucking fake.
Do you know?
Well,
When
I don't
you
know about
can,
What's
dude,
that?
you can
Mark
wholesale
Twain,
fabric, dude.
Who said that?
Look,
It's easier to convince somebody. Oh shit. I'm too
dude,
distracted.
they were okay.
You know
One
what
of
I
the
mean? Yeah,
things
it's easier to convince somebody.
of a lie.
You can lie to him, and
Mhm.
he believes it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There was some,
much more difficult to
dude.
convince him he believes a fucking
Yeah.
lie and
Yeah.
it's a lie. And dude,
There
wake
was
up.
some news
He will
shot.
never. He would say, "Oh no, it's an honor thing.
I
You are
don't
too.
really have a dog in this
It's an
race
ego honor thing. Honor.
of the Ukraine Russia thing. I don't really have a dog in the race. Like I'm just like, it's
Oh,
not my fight. It's not my fight.
I
I'm
just
not.
want some
You don't
energy.
gotta say
Please
that.
give
What
me
do you
some
want to
energy.
say?
But
You don't gotta say
look,
that.
there
We
was
need
some
energy in
shot.
Europe.
There was some shot where, like, okay, if you remember episode 1 of Walking Dead, like whole fucking like airfield or
watched it.
something, like
I hate zombies. Sorry.
No, this
What?
black tarmac strip of like dead bodies, supposedly, right? And there
How
was
many
some.
videos do you want me to show
No,
you?
no. This is CNN or something like this, right?
Oh
Covering
no.
this story.
Oh
Wait,
no.
and then there's like a dude that's supposed to be a dead body trying to hold down his tarp that's blowing away,
Share my
and
screen
like,
while you talk.
and somebody has to like come over and be like, "You're on live feed. Don't show off that you're not a dead body." Blah 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 blah.
Oh.
And you know, this is where they get caught out. What happens when they can manufacture this shit wholesale?
Did you see AOC?
Yes.
Where she faked
Oh, she acted like she had handcuffs
Spanish
on.
accent.
Oh,
and
well, that too, yeah.
Oh my god, it's for people like us who have a bullshit detector. It's
Yes.
so difficult to
The
how
problem
long does
is,
it get?
I think it's
You
being
stupid son of a bitch. Why you don't get it?
this is becoming so prolific where it's like I don't know if you could literally tell what's real and what's not anymore.
Well, you can tell what's real and what's not. That's
Dude,
what I was trying to say to you earlier.
You saw what
I
comes?
think what needs to happen is you need to
Deepfake?
start listening to me.
Well, I'm talking about like
fake,
stuff
fake
deep fake
audio.
shit. Yes,
You
yes.
can already
Oh, yeah.
fake.
Well, I can
Did you
show
see
you
this,
reality. Am I showing
was
you
it
right
Joe
now?
Rogan? Joe Rogan interview with
Yeah, fuck Joe Rogan.
did you see that?
So wait,
it was
what is this
AI
supposed to be?
generated interview.
What
These
are they
are,
manufacturing here?
Russian drone
That
strikes
was-
on Ukraine.
Oh, sorry.
I have
So are they-
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos of this.
So this is supposed to be legitimate attacks that they're doing, or
Yeah,
staged?
so this is the Kherson region, and this is the Russian military hitting Kherson regions that are encroaching, or that are encroaching, or that are hitting Ukrainian soldiers that are encroaching on the Kherson region.
Now, are these like the Iranian drones that they're talking about, or whatever, like the cheap ass drones to
No. Fuck.
to the warfare?
So
or?
again, I'm telling you, you propagandize. Stop saying these things.
I don't know. I'm asking.
You're programmed to say.
I'm asking.
And I'm telling you, like, I have videos to show you.
Wait a minute.
So, what the media is showing you is not real, and what's going on
Selective information
in certain areas is real.
Just show you what they want you to see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have like a dog in this fight. I don't have a side I'm picking.
It's totally. Well, you don't. What I'm saying
people,
is,
people are. I just don't. I would rather us like devote our resources to our own fucking shit.
Well, we're not sending. So the money that we're sending to Ukraine, we're not really sending it. We're
$40 billion.
We're allocating the money
$40 billion
to the area, but we're not giving the money. So
it's going to like the weapons contractors.
We're not going to anything. We're never sending the money there. Money.
Sounds like a German.
Yo, hold
on. Electro techno.
That's too much.
That's a little bit too loud. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the money's never really going there. So what's going on in Ukraine is the country is downsizing, and the United States is because remember, Russia is not called Russia. Russia is called United Russia. So they're essentially called the United States of Russia. So there is some scenarios that are going on that are outside of our purview, which is completely fine.
Yeah, but
no
they
big
are
deal.
not united anymore. Not was it first was UDSSR? Was the
well, that's gone. So Russia's an Orthodox country at this point.
Do you know what's funny? You can go in Russian states, or ex-Russian states, and they still love the Nazis.
Well, you mean like the southern states, like Chechnya?
Because the Nazis. Yeah, it's so creepy, dude. It's so strange. It's the same shit you see right now.
Well, it's just like because you got to remember there's certain parts of France that Switzerland and all that control, and they still celebrate the Nazi traditions. And still
they have no idea. They have no internet.
Well, they're just like you and me. They are very astute.
Do you know the YouTube channel Bold and Bankrupt?
Yeah, Bold and Bankrupt. I fucking
sorry. Absolutely awesome YouTube channel. This guy is from England.
Fuck Bold and Bankrupt. He's a cunt.
Yeah, he's kind of cunt.
He's a cunt. Well, what he did, he used to work for British intelligence.
To see.
He used to work for British intelligence, and he was doing videos, getting himself in the Bulgarian regions and a little Russia that existed, and trying to create dissension. So yes, I do.
For me, the channel was interesting because he showed the UDSSR buildings, they are still staying, or bus stations, they are still look like from the communists. It's definitely an interesting channel.
Yeah, well,
But
Bald and Brain
what
Cup's
you
pretty
say makes kind of sense.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
He's not that bad in. Yeah, he speaks extremely good. I
Well,
don't know,
he
maybe
said he used to work for British intelligence, so I
it
watched
doesn't
his
sound.
videos and he said it.
Yeah.
So I just want to say,
Well, most of his videos have, I don't know, million of views.
yeah,
And
yeah. Well,
sometimes
he's
when
good.
he's
There's no complaints. No
before
complaints.
before the war, I watched some videos. He was in Ukraine, and all the
Yeah,
people he
in
encountered,
Belarus,
they are no,
Ukraine, and
they were
Belarus.
friendly. They all wanted to drink some vodka with him, and
Yeah.
he was kind of not that much kind of like I have to travel tomorrow, blah blah blah. But the shit, I'm too drunk. I forgot what I what did he say?
Bow, bow, baby. Bow, pow. Pow, pow, pow,
Yeah,
pow.
too late.
This
Yeah.
is like War Games Red Dragon. You know what I'm saying? You ever played that game on PC? War Game Red Dragon?
No,
War
no.
games, right.
This
No,
looks
no.
like exactly that right now.
Dude, this would just freak me out, man.
What,
But
what,
if I saw
yeah.
this shit and somebody's like, "Oh yeah, we're sending you
Hold
to the front lines," I'd be like, "Don't put me in a fucking truck, man. Like
Hold on, you
never.
ready? You ready? Listen, listen.
I'd rather walk through the woods, man." Oh, hold on, I muted this whole thing. Hold on.
Зонтиков, блядь, вот реально поймать его вот так вот?
There was one video from Bolton Bankrupt. He got in the region of radioactive.
Well, what you got to remember, the only reason why the Ukrainian borders exist today is because of the contracts that were agreed upon after the 1937, 1945, 43 renewal of borders. That's not exactly what it was called, but they're essentially minerals and dividing sex and all this stuff along the region. And it is what it is. This is a war. If you want to fight it, you better be ready. And if you're not ready, prepare to fail. I don't have.
I guess so. I just feel like there was some footage that they did of like drones going through like fucking soccer nets, and I was like, at this point, like, dude, you're fucking dead. Like, who could fucking defend against this? No. Like they had so like a drone that's meant to shoot you, and they put it through an obstacle course, like going through soccer net holes. Like this is what it's dipping and diving through. Going around and shit.
You're getting into esoteric battles. I don't believe any of that.
No, dude. I'm just saying, man. Like, if they can program this shit to go through, like, the AI is going to control it to go through that. What fucking hope do you have as a normal human being against that?
Okay.
You're fucking dead. You're fucking dead.
You got to be ready.
Oh yeah.
So people who are prepared to battle, you got to be prepared to battle. So your complaint, I hear what your complaint is, but the motherfuckers who are in it to win it, like this is what you're seeing. Like, this is real life, bro. Like, are you ready?
Well,
are you fucking ready?
I mean, there's that, and then at the other time, like, there's the like we lost our one of our $1 billion drones in Iran, and
we
Obama.
No. That was worth.
Well, it died.
It
died.
Dude, this guy, what's his name?
What? No, like Obama was asked. They were asking for it to be handed back.
Billion?
Lucius.
What?
I have said to you that you're propagandized a couple times already. So
you're saying that's
I would like you to
Dude,
recognize.
did you saw the video from Bold and Bankrupt? The guy was in Afghanistan, and he saw the fun. Yeah. This fun point, and it was he saw the shit.
He didn't see much.
No. He pointed with the finger on some. Shit! I was fucking too drunk. It was definitely a market there to.
Well, he still works
sell
for MI5 and MI6.
American Humvees, American ARs. No, it's not AR.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation because you got to remember in America, we went from Hummers to Oshkosh. So in America, we don't use Hummers anymore. We use Oshkosh. So
they sell the fucking shit buying left there. They sell. There was a market on it. You saw it in the video, dude. What a disgrace, dude. This guy.
He's dead. He got it up the butthole. Bro, I got it all. I got all the videos. Where's it?
All right, dude. We've hit 2.5 hours, man. I'm gonna have to like tap out here soon.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, come on. What? What? If you guys wanna jump ships and
we're not jumping ship. I ain't never jumping ship, nigga.
What?
Whoa. Thanks for dropping that.
The N-word.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not jumping ship. I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
But dude, I'm not racist.
It's fine. It's okay.
But I have to say something about something about the N-word as an European.
What about it?
As European, I don't get it. Why?
Well, because in America,
why can't I say that word? I don't want to say it. I don't want to. People, maybe, yeah, okay. He's fucked. He doesn't want to hear it, and he doesn't want to hear it from somebody like me with a, I don't know.
Well, the greatest trick the Oxford Dictionary ever pulled.
You know what I mean? As a European, it's stupid. As fucking African, it's stupid.
The greatest trick the Oxford Dictionary ever pulled on you is to get you to not say words.
Huh? Sorry.
He said the greatest trick that they ever pulled was get you not say
the
words.
Oxford
I grew up
Dictionary ever pulled on you.
I thought they always were cool. They're hip hop and all this shit.
No, you can say it during rap songs. It's okay.
Yeah, but
well, you know, that depends on the audience. Dude, it depends on the audience. I'm sorry if they want to whip your ass. They're gonna whip
your leftist. All this pushback I'm hearing.
No. Look. Dude, say it like, all right. Read the room in a way of sorts.
Nigga.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude. I mean, look here. I'm not hot on it. I wouldn't say it myself just because it's just like. I've said so much more milk toast.
Like sorry, you don't have to dictate what I have to say, what I can say.
I'm totally with that. I'm totally with that.
That's my point. I respect.
Here's the thing.
You.
What's
if you don't want to hear that shit and you don't want to call.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I was
talking
about a.
Fucking say I can't. Say
no one can control.
That's my point.
I ultimately believe that, but I remember there's a book that journalist author put out a long time ago. This is in the middle of like the civil rights movement. It's called Black Like Me. The guy took melanin pills, bought a sun lamp, and he passed himself off. He was a white dude, passed himself as a black dude. Well, just listen to what I have to say. And in his entire book, he's saying Negro, the Negro, the American Negro, and it's just classification. This is not even a racialized kind of term, like in the term. And I was talking with one of my professors about it because she loaned me the fucking book, and I'm saying the term Negro, and like after I say it like for the 10th time, she's like, do you mind not saying that? Do you know? Well, yeah. Of course, there's all sorts of
it's just black
root term. Yeah. But I mean, this is supposed to be the safe word. you can use.
It's funny
and
how
even in
ignorant
America,
these people say, oh, they don't
But not
even.
in an
true. It's not
educational
true.
No, I mean-
system, this was not.
Oh,
This
it's
is not part
racist,
of.
racist. No, it's fucking Spanish. You
Dude, this
stupid
is
son
not a part of my
Sorry.
curriculum.
Spanish.
This is not part of the.
Blanco.
This is not part of the curriculum. Being
Yeah,
taught in
sorry.
course or anything. This is like
I'm high.
me taking an interest in whatever. And as I'm
Mhm.
talking over the book with her, and I just say Negro several times, she's like, "Do you mind not saying that?" And like it's just like, whoa, I thought this was like the watered down version. Like if you were to watch, literally, this was the safe cable version of
Typical
Rush
American
Hour.
ignorance. Sorry, I have
Rush
to say. yeah.
and Rush Hour. Okay, there's a
Just
scene.
The American stupidity. Because
All right,
it's all American, it's all English. Oh, look at this. We have to say it like that.
Well, I
because-
think Lucius feels like he
yeah,
has
we
to
call it
explain
like
himself. He
Latinx
doesn't have
and
to.
Filipino X.
no,
and
no, no.
fuck
I'm
my
just saying, dude. Like
fucking ass.
this is like
You know what I mean? It's not this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is in the mid 2000s. This
I
is
don't-
before all this controversy and shit.
White left
so
women.
So Rush Hour, the Chris Tucker Jackie Chan movie. There's like
Oh,
the
no.
movie version
Yes.
where Chris Tucker meets his like cousin at a bar to get information, and he says, "What's up, my nigga?" And then Jackie Chan repeats the line, but it's not cool because he's not black and he doesn't understand that. Because Chris Tucker literally says, "Just do what I do. Just do what I do," and he repeats it and he gets in shit. But in the like safe for cable network TV version, he says, "What's up, my Negro?"
Ooh.
And they're like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And it's like, no, like a black person probably just look at him
in
like,
that-
"Look at this
it's
Asian dude
funny
right
in
now
that-
trying to
that's
trying
the
to be
point.
cool." and yet, this is where I felt like I was just like saying Negro, 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 and like it raised some red alert for her. No, I wasn't like saying it in that fashion. I was just saying like, oh, I read this book and like it was
fucking with you.
It was fascinating in its own respect, but like at the same time, I was just like, really, I can't even say this. Are you fucking kidding me? Like I'm just like, what am I supposed to say? And it's like you're backed into a corner every fucking time.
Yeah.
If you say African American, they're not African.
Eggshells. You know what I mean by that? Huh?
What's that?
You can say anything you want. What it is, it's
I say black anymore.
Well,
I
it's
say
a
black.
Nobody wants to walk around on eggshells. That's what I meant. Fuck about this shit. Whoa.
Most black dudes in America like to be called Black Americans, I would say.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
I grew up with conservative black dudes.
Yeah,
and I respect
in real life
these
America, they're
guys.
cool.
And nowadays they are so
yeah. And
They're
here's
so
the thing:
pussies.
is like,
oh my god,
I'll talk to
Ah.
I'll talk to actual
Sorry.
like literal African American, like literally off the boat African American.
You talk
and
to
they're
them?
cool.
Africans
I have.
from Africa.
Yeah.
are hard.
Dude, I
Oh
used
my
to work
God.
at a grocery.
They disrespect African Americans. It's so it's no it's and
Dude,
I
I
know
worked-
why.
I
It's
worked at a
definitely-
Okay, I worked at a grocery store with a guy from Ghana, and he was in the dairy section, and he wear
Kenya,
these
Ghana.
Ghana. He wear these mittens.
Yeah, no, but
because he's just like
places
I'm
where you
cold. He's like you
productive.
and like I would talk to him on breaks and stuff, and
But
he's like, it's so fucking hot in Ghana. It is so fucking hot. He's like, you don't understand. And like I'm in Virginia, Mid Atlantic, and I'm working with him over the summer, and it's humid. It's hot. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like if it's
Africans are
90 degrees
They are
Fahrenheit
hardened.
here,
Africans are hardened. African Americans are pussies. Sorry. You have white people, you have pale white people. who are yeah, you know.
no, he was a cool guy.
guys
I feel like people
long
from
beards and
from
eating
the home country
well.
that come in, they're way cooler than people who feel like they have grievances that they never experienced. It drives me nuts, and I'm just like, it's not as if I carry over.
softness you have in these Western countries. It's the same in Switzerland.
I don't carry
I have
over.
a colleague. I have a Swiss. I'm Swiss,
Uh-huh.
and I have a Swiss colleague, and he has a colleague from Iran, Iran, and he's highly he smokes marijuana in a high, and he's kind of paranoid, I would say. But he hates Switzerland. It's the same shit as in America.
Yeah, I don't get it. If you don't love the country, then just get out.
They are all
man.
left wing. All this, it's kind of strange. Because the strange, for me, the strange point about it is they not pro gay. You know what I mean? They are Muslims. Yeah. Why should they?
Yeah, they have
left wing?
completely
Doesn't
different
make
values.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should be conservative like Christians, in my opinion.
Well, they're looking.
I'm not a Christian. I don't get it. It's
Well,
kind
they're
of strange.
looking to just get that foothold. They're looking to put their foot in the door, get get their own political
exploded
say.
last time. Did you see that?
And then they'll start determining how things go from there, because there's not really a backbone to your actual representative government. They will not represent you.
Men that just say fucking no. Fuck no.
And
Don't
anyway,
fuck yourself.
we got so fucking political.
What?
Sorry, I'm
sad.
That's all right. What? Huh?
Don't be sad. This is a beautiful day.
Don't be sad.
What's the beautiful about the day, man?
The conversation.
Okay. All right. I hope so. I mean, look, I feel like I honestly do want to close out the stream because I like I've been shunning my girlfriend and shit from coming into the room. Yeah, man.
She's not asleep.
She say?
No, it's a negotiated deals. Like she works during the week, and on the weekends she has off, so I can go later into the night on the stream. So that's kind of why I picked this night to go on.
Have you ever slapped her?
No, that's a no-go. Yeah.
Put her in the
But I'd be all right with spanking her. Like I feel like I could talk her into that, or at least talk myself out of the retribution on that. But yeah. And anyways, I thank you, gents, for being on. I thank everyone.
Sorry
that's
for
been
saying
in the
the
chat.
N-word.
Well, several times you did. Yeah, we'll see what the fuck happens, you motherfucker.
And nothing will happen. We're
Blue
2 hours and 30 minutes in.
Dude, if something does happen, I'm gonna throw.
Bro, I've said the N-word on so many streams. You're fine.
I'm gonna fine you, man.
How much do you want to fine me?
$50 per N-word. How's that feel? So I think you owe me $250 if it comes to fruition.
I like $350.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, come on, man. I'm not putting you in the poorhouse.
Loss.
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 Am I?
Am I in a poorhouse? Oh my god. Terrible.
Is $350 going to set you back that far? I mean, look, if it's that bad, I really want. I'll hit you up for it, man. Don't worry about it.
Are you streaming? Are you going to stream next week?
Oh, I mean, I'll try to, definitely. I want to make it I want to make it a regular thing. I want to make it a regular thing. I can't say it's going to be the exact same time, but I can do it. Friday nights, I can do it. Yeah.
Well, there's okay.
Why? What's your thing, man?
Friday Night Tights is on Friday.
So you don't want to miss them, or what? Or do you want to fucking run those motherfuckers out of business? Do you want to start watching some Marvel content and ragging on it, and we'll try to get them $100 super chats?
We can do the Degenerate Night Tights. We can do that. Yeah, we can all do nude. We can all be nude while we stream.
Okay.
Nude.
Look, good. I don't like mind it. Because I honestly look.
Sexy.
One of the criticisms I do agree with Ethan on is like when he is like
Ethan?
Ethan Van Sciver.
This guy.
When he was like saying, what's his name? Jeremy? Is that his name? The guy who hosts Friday Night Tights? Is that his name?
Oh no, that's
Jeremy Prime.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary.
Jeremy Prime.
Or no, who's the guy who hosts Friday Night Tights?
Friday Night Tights is Gary.
You're right.
Is it Jeremy? Okay.
Geeks and Gamers.
Yes.
Jeremy Prime.
And Geeks
well,
and
no. The other dude.
Nerdrotic.
What the fuck is his name?
Oh, that's Gary.
Gary. Okay.
All the times.
Sorry. I don't keep up with these guys. I don't follow these guys.
I follow them. I like them.
You should.
Well, when Ethan said when Ethan said Gary's surrounded by a bunch of floating zeros, I agree with him on that. Like these are people like we're like literally.
He meant some of them, and I
would say half a dozen of them because he has like a full fucking panel. It's like 9 to 10 people. It's like StreamYards or something, but only 2 or 3 really get their voice in. I feel like Az tries to own the conversation with them.
he meant I think Comics Division and
I think Ethan
Odin.
Ethan
is didn't meant the other guys. I would say. Sorry.
May I express this?
Go on.
There are a couple artists who I have come to know over the last 5 years who feel like if you don't produce anything or you don't create anything of printed content, you're kind of like beneath them. So they're.
But Ethan said that. EVS said that.
Yeah. So if you're not if you don't get anything out press wise, print wise, you're like you're beneath the deck. You know, you're a pleb.
Yeah, just don't. So it all talks. Blah blah blah.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. Like
that's what he said, and this is the ideology I live by.
I don't doubt it, but I don't feel like I don't feel like Gary directly has.
Are you
to
telling me
something.
I'm a liar?
No. I'm not saying you're a liar. No, I'm saying I disagree with that viewpoint in the fact that I don't feel like Gary has to directly produce something. But if he just supports
Gary,
people,
not Gary.
I'm not telling. Not Gary.
Point.
For me, it's like I've watched some Friday Night Tights, and I just see people that just sit there the whole fucking time, have zero to say, or they just like repeat what somebody else said, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you there for? Like, what contribution you have? What stream of thought consciousness do you have to add in on this conversation where you were included and you're part of this panel? It's like there's people out there who are producing content, like Ethan would probably say, that could be on there and promoting work that would like supplant this other bullshit.
That's not how Gary does it.
He needs some time.
Yeah,
that's where it's like floating zeros. Like these people are like, okay, you don't even say fucking a new thought, a new contribution or whatever. And even like the people like, you know, there's only so far I'm willing to listen to somebody shit on something where I'm just like, well, what's your fucking fix, man? What do you like? What, like, tell me something you like that you can point me towards to, even if it's old school, man. Like I love like old 80s films where like they at least tried to do something, did new shit, came up with original storylines, or kind of like made something happen.
Can I just
go on, Tatsu? You do it.
The best movies created at the same time I'm born. 86.
All right. Yeah, mid 80s. Dude, that was an awesome
86, time. 87. Oh yeah. 85.
Dude, that's like Back to the Future. That's the Indiana Jones trilogy.
Movies, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, they were just like knocking out the ballpark. I would say up into early 90s. You had
late 90s, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, around the time Fight Club, Matrix, and shit came out, like then it's just like it's starting getting a little more derivative, and by the time I really feel like by the time we're out of the aughts, like movies, TV just like went down a fucking drain hole.
It's the
There are a
best
few
80s, 70s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and after that, fuck yeah, shit.
dude, what I miss are just like even like the mid-tier movies, like the ones that didn't have a big budget, but like like think of like Mean Girls or Knight's Tales or like I mean I was in high school
where
and shit at that
women
time.
kind of like, yeah, they are shit, they are evil, kind of like also the man. Yeah, that's
Well,
my point of view.
American Pie. I'm just thinking of these movies where it's just like maybe 10 million, $15 million budget, not
Oh,
like A-list
yeah.
cast. You just had like the up and coming, hot chick or guy or whatever try to make something happen from it, and usually there were coked out drug cases by the end of their careers and stuff like that. But I mean, like these were at least semi-entertaining movies, and they're lost after this period. And I think it was just like the
this period of we had CGI. You know what I mean?
Well, there was some of that.
Jurassic
I think it was just
Jurassic Park 1.
The delivery method, the movie model, and all that. Like it just wasn't profitable. Or it didn't give them saving returns anymore, and they were looking at the bottom line. They were looking at the cheap, easy production stuff. Sequels were way easier to bank on. And the superhero movies definitely like started taking over and stuff like that. Like you had to either go really big fucking budget, or you had to go like cheap, easy thing to do. Reality TV took over because it's just way easier to get a bunch of people to work for nothing for fame and attention whoring than to produce a good show. Like that's just the way it was. Like and you still got the views to go in on that. Like there were some of the greatest TV going on at the time, but now, like, I don't know. Like I don't there's nothing I really watch anymore, man. Like I don't look forward to new TV. I don't care about new shit.
We're talking about, Willis.
Huh? What?
Like The Peripheral, Yellowstone.
I know you've been recommending that up the ass. But I mean, like,
it's pretty good.
But
Raised by Wolves is pretty dope.
I didn't watch past second season. Good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple shows out there. There's a couple.
Okay, but there's a lot that suck. You would say, and there's shit, man. Where I'm just like, if I fucking have to watch a minute of this, I will fucking break my TV. I mean, it would be torture for me. I used to be an avid Daily Show, Colbert Show follower back in the. All right, you can look at me like that in the aughts, the early aughts. And dude, the Trevor Noah show sucks ass. There's this new chick, Amber Ruffin. I keep seeing her fucking shit, and it just drives me up a fucking wall. It's like I have these guests, Hillary and Chelsea Clinton, and I'm just like, that's a major get. Hillary and Chelsea Clinton, get the fuck out of here.
Ich muss es auf Deutsch sagen, sorry, auf Schweizerdeutsch.
What's going on, Tatsu? What's going on?
Yeah, I had to say that in Swiss German. These motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You say it, man. Just say it. Put it all out there, man. Throw down the Euro insults. Let's get it all out, man. Come on.
You're fine with that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I am. Yeah. As long as it's not the N word, like J Money.
No.
Wait a minute.
But you owe me $50 per N word, man.
Those were just aggressive. Those were for conversation's purpose.
Don't use
that was your peppercorns into the.
He seems like
seasoning.
Once you get past 2 hours, it's okay.
On my channel, probably. Probably. Dude, we could be discussing interest of natural importance, and like we'd be safe. Like, imagine we're like directing the entire like U.S. military right now, and like there's only one viewer. Like, it'll never get out. I would laugh at that, dude. That would be hilarious.
There's been some crazy ass stream. Like YouTube is full of retards, bro.
Absolutely.
But,
I mean,
but did you recognize the mainstream is completely it's feminism shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah.
But YouTube
no one watches
YouTube isn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube is kind of right wing. Still.
This was our last comment, and that was at 11:32.
Million years ago.
Everyone checked out.
well, Mandy was crushing. She crushed pumpkins between her legs tonight. And
Wait,
all
who?
that. Mandy.
Dicken. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so she crushed.
She's starting down the E
girl,
the E thought route,
she
right?
crushed a pumpkin between her legs, and then
she spread some like
Renee. Allie and Renee are streaming too, so you're fighting with 3 women.
Oh, I'm not gonna beat that. I mean,
can you crush a pumpkin between your thighs tonight?
Oh, I bet I could, but I don't think it would be anywhere near as appealing.
You're not getting Mandy views, I promise you that.
She
she crushed that bitch tonight.
All right. Was it like a rotten pumpkin or something?
No,
like she let it
pumpkin. She crushed that bitch with her thighs.
So she like bodybuilder, fucking like Xenia on a top, fucking crush that pumpkin, you know, like
that sounds funny.
Oh, dude, Goldeneye, Xenia on a top.
Oh yes,
Goldeneye, the bitch that Jean Grey, the X-Men movie, she would crush the dude with her thighs.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh, did you read that? The X-Men.
That's her. That's her. Yeah.
It said, "You're not a fan. Fuck off. Piss off."
She's a chick from the sauna room. You remember in the beginning of Goldeneye in the sauna?
She would kill the diplomats with her thighs. She would sleep with them and crush them.
Oh, Senior, yes.
Yeah, Goldeneye.
No,
he's like, oh! She's like, shit. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So that's Mandy right now. She just crushed a fucking fresh pumpkin with her thighs, man. She's political assassination machine down in Florida, man.
Yeah, so
watch
we had
out.
Competition. So we had Friday Night Tights, Mandy crushing pumpkins, Renee and Ali Sanguise, and then we also had the random dudes like Vic and all those guys. So
random.
Sounds hot.
It's a big night. It's a big night Friday night.
Sounds hot. Yeah. All right, boys. Well, look, I'm gonna we're at like almost 3 hours. I want to thank you both. Tatsu, thank you, man, for having the bravery to come on.
What?
That's
to follow that link.
Thank you goes to the other guy. The dollar guy.
J Money, don't fuck him. Who cares about it? J Money, thank you for being on, bro.
You are the artist of Cecil. Shit.
I do the Cecil fan art stuff. I will be
you are actually that guy.
When Cash Grab gets fulfilled and you get the fan art book. The fan art book, I'll be in that. I won't be in the
shit looks awesome, dude.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna hit end broadcast here. Thank you, boys, for being on. Thank you for everyone in the chat, including 6chat69.site, Pornbot, for being there.
Yeah, but
I feel like I made it in a way, and when that came up. But thank you all for being here. Just under the 3 hour mark. We're ending the broadcast. Love ya.
See ya.
Take it easy.